Albert Lee, Allendale, and Wells, we're proud to help protect what matters most to you. Visit AmericanaInsurance.com. Americana Insurance Group. We're the A-Team.
It's not the kind of thing we feel comfortable talking about, but it's something we all will face. You can make things easier on the ones you love by pre-planning your funeral arrangements. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home will listen to your needs, offer choices for arrangements, and then make sure all of your questions have been answered. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, a name you can trust. Call 373-4330.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
Let's go! Batter up! We're taking the afternoon off. It's a beautiful day for a ball game today. The fans are out to get a ticket or two. From Walla Walla, Washington to Kalamazoo. It's a beautiful day for a home run. But even a triple's okay. We're gonna cheer and boo and raise a hullabaloo at the ball game today.
And we are here live from Minnesota Lake at Bud Kroenke Field. This is Sports Director Dave Nelson alongside of Mr. Marcus Antonio Calderon, a.k.a. Caldy, a.k.a. Sparky. How's it going today there, Caldy?
How we doing, Dave?
You know, we're doing good. Another little road trip today here for some great baseball. Of course, yesterday we were in Moorestown and watched the Express win. It was 3-2.
Yeah, 3-2.
On a beautiful afternoon.
It was great.
And we're going to do it all over again here today. Going to be a little tougher road as they're facing the number one team in the league here in the 1360. It's the Minnesota Lake Royals.
Yeah, in the league they're 4-1, and overall they're 5-1. So it's going to be an interesting ball game. We'll see how today goes.
And of course, some familiar faces to some of these players as we just got done watching batting practice, or not the warm-ups. And Skinnis actually got to sit and enjoy watching because the old manager for the Wells Wildcats, of course, now plays for the Minnesota Royals. He was gracious enough to hit the ball around a little bit there for Skinnis to save him. We had to give him a little hard time there. This is the Dawson Limousine pregame show. If you need to ride down around the town, maybe you have a wedding coming up, of course, proms, all those different things, maybe bachelor parties, or like I said, you just want to go for a nice trip, give Dawson Limousine a call. Call Brad at 507-402-0606 today. Of course, we always give the twos across the boards as well, courtesy of Dawson Limousine. Caldy, like I said, nice little crowd here today. This field is a little bit different. You do have the cornfield in the back. Almost feels like the if you build it, they will come type of atmosphere.
It does a little bit, which is kind of nice. You know, you bring the small town to effect into the ball game, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it overall it's a nice stadium, and today there's a nice breeze out here. There's very little sunshine, little cloud cover, but a comfortable, I would say, 68 to 70 degrees with a little wind. Beautiful day for ball, and like you said earlier, Albert Lee has about, I don't know, I'd say about 20 fans here, and it looks like the home team is starting to pile in right now. I see more and more people coming with their lawn chairs and kids, and I'd like to wish all the dads out there, all the fathers, happy Father's Day to everyone.
Yeah, you as well, Caldy. I know later today you're going to have a little barbecue with the fam, and get the kids there, and that'll be a good time. Of course, Hy-Vee in Albert Lee, which the last few days been there a couple times. Of course, normally the home of Tiger Sports Saturday, but of course yesterday we were on the road, so we didn't get to go live there, but we ended up getting some steaks. You got some steaks from there as well. They got a great meat sale going on right now.
Outstanding meat sale going on right now.
And last night when we got back to town, went and got I think it was like $11.99 or $12.99, something like that. Nice strip, New York strip. Put that on the smoker. You had some other meat as well that you brought over, and my wife got a nice 8-ounce. I think it was $8.99 for that strip, and just a fantastic feast. Of course, the peppers and Brussels sprouts and potatoes, all that on the smoker. It was a good evening there.
Yeah, complete meal, definitely. We had a lot of fun and enjoyable. You know, when you get to sit with, friends and family, you get to have a good time. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what life is all about.
That is true. And of course, yesterday celebrating a nice win up there in Minnesota, in Morristown.
Yeah.
And afterwards, we were kind of giving Skinnis a hard time. I went. There was an older gentleman that was playing on the team. He was first base, and we were teasing Skinnis that if that guy could play, Skinnis could play. And I asked him afterwards. Of course, they come out and said thanks for being over there to cover the game. And I asked, how old are you? He said, I'm 60 years old. And at that point, Skinnis actually come up behind us, and he's like, hey, quit giving me a hard time. But yeah, 60 years old, still playing town ball. Like I said, he's done it for a lot of years. And speaking of a lot of years, this region, I did not know I believe it's the 100th, or right around the 100th anniversary of town ball in the region. And the Minnesota Lake Royals have been in the league since 1975. So they're celebrating their 51st year. And, of course, the Express celebrating their first year.
Yeah, should be a good matchup today. So looking forward to it. It's funny how these small town teams, Dave, have put together all these years of continuing to make it happen. So I'm hoping that Albert Lea can get behind this team and, give them the support they need to keep this going. This is something, it's great for your town. You get all kind of people to show up, and it's a family environment, and kids can run around and play at parks, and, it's just enjoyable.
Yeah, and of course we have some great sponsors helping us bring Albert Lea Express baseball here to Power 96, such as Gino's Plumbing and Heating in Albert Lea, Hanson Tire Service in Albert Lea, and Jensen Plumbing and Heating in Geneva. So go ahead, if you're out and about, thank them for bringing Albert Lea Express baseball to Power 96. And like I said, yeah, they're getting a nice little following and getting more sponsors. We'll go through all their sponsors probably in the 7th inning today. We'll give the Express the 7th.
There you go.
And they'll thank all their sponsors, help bring game day operations here. Of course, the Express, they're going to be in the first base dugout wearing their grays with the they must have away and home jerseys. I'm just noticing that.
Yes.
So their away jerseys say Albert Lea across the front and then Express across the back, and they're in all gray, of course, with the blue hat. And their home, of course, it's kind of that blue and gray pinstripe jersey. The Royals, they're wearing the blues with the kind of red highlights, and they're going to be in the third base dugout today. Caldy, let's go through this field a little bit. Of course, Bud Kroenig Field here in Minnesota Lake. Out in right field, the mark is 315.
Yeah, 315, straight down the line.
Yeah, center field's 345, and then I cannot see to the left. Yep, camera's running.
Left field is 323.
323, okay.
Yeah.
We're up in the press box here. Caldy gets a great view of the left field. I have a great view of the right field. We do have the camera set up with the way the angle is. We caught a little bit of first, so you'll be able to see that. We tried to get as much of the infield today as we could. Like I said, really not a great angle where we can get the full field where we're kind of situated at. But this is one of those, like I said, if you blink, you'd miss it. But it's a nice little stadium. Of course, they were working on it. Press box up here, and so if you're going to be traveling up here to Minnesota Lake to watch, you're going to go ahead, you're going to hang a left, and you'll go down a ways and hang another left. So it's actually, I can't even think of what road this one is here. It's right off of Main Street.
Yeah, I don't remember what they said. And my eyes aren't as good as they used to be. Oh, this is Main Street right here. Main Street South, it says.
20, looks like County Road 21 is where the ballpark is, and they got nice lights. And so this, like we were doing a little research yesterday, of course, this field, another one of those historic fields. They've stuck a lot of money into, the lighting and some of the safety features out here as well. But talking with Mr. Andrew Westing, he said it should be no issue hitting the ball deep today, especially getting that 300. They all hit the ball very well yesterday in that 300 range. Unfortunately, Morristown made quite a few good plays to rob some hits.
A lot of great defense yesterday. We saw from both sides of the spectrum. Albert Lee Express had some great plays, and so did Morristown. So I see the Express they didn't do their normal little baseball thing where they're doing a little toss back and forth to each other, and we didn't see that today.
No. Just looking here, got another message. So my wife took my son to Hy-Vee today. Speaking of Hy-Vee, and he decided to go do a little running around and was hiding out in the chip aisle and the shelving with Chastity and Josh Fossum, and of course Amber and Dawn and all of them helped find Garrison. But Chastity just sent another photo. But yeah, like I said, so that was kind of a little chaos in my morning or when we got here, but. Once again, Hy-Vee does a great job, and they have such a great staff, so we do appreciate the partnership we have with them. Of course, Americana Insurance, they're going to be bringing you the press box today as soon as we get going, and they have 3 locations, and actually we passed the one today. They have 3 locations in Albert Lee, Ellendale, and Wells, and of course on the way to Minnesota Lake, passed by it.
Yes, we did.
Nice little building there in Wells, and of course since 1899 they've been bringing you world-class protection for your auto, home, health, life, farm, crop, any type of insurance you need. They have that there at Americana Insurance. Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Services. We're going to bring you the the scoreboard today.
There you go.
And we'll get through that as well here as we get moving along. We didn't see an American flag. They don't really have a lot of sound stuff here, so I don't believe we're going to do a national anthem.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I've
been looking around since you brought it up about 5 minutes ago, and I really haven't seen one, Dave. So I'm assuming that there probably will not be a national anthem, but we have some people sitting across the street on their little patio with their reclining chairs, kicking, watching a little baseball. They have a nice view from their patio, so yeah. Good for them. Like I said, it should be interesting. Would you like some lineups today? Or
let's do some lineups here, brought to you by Dawson Limousine, as we might be having the visit here at home plate here shortly.
I still don't see an umpire, so yeah, we're waiting on an ump, I believe.
So let's go ahead and go with the home team today, which of course is the Minnesota Royals. Who do we have up for them and their positions?
All right, we have Bowden Simon. Number 6, the pitcher, Gavin Halverson. Number 23, the shortstop, Nathan Moore. Number 3, the center fielder, Brad Lawson. Number 8, the first baseman, Jackson Vaint. Number 5, the third baseman, T.J. Halkhead. Number 1, the DH, Todd Rasmussen. Number 28, second base, Caleb Thompson. Number 7, left field, Derek Moore. Number 10, right field, and Peyton Sink. Number 2 is catching. He is being DH by TJ, number 1.
All right, and how about your Albert Lee Express?
For the Express, we have Mike Olson. He'll be playing shortstop. Cam Davis, number 14, is at second base. Logan Davis, number 2, is on the mound today. Jack Skinnis, number 7, is in center field. Cody Yokel, number 21, is going to be behind the plate. And Mr. Joey Flores, number 8, is in right field. Andrew Westing, number 10, left field. Devin Truesdale, number 9, is going to DH for Alex Bledsoe, number 44, playing third. And then Ben Watham, number 30, playing first base. Ben had a great game yesterday. It looks like we're going to skip the mound talk, and we're going to play ball, it looks like.
Getting there. Of course, Waltham yesterday was our post-game interview brought to you by Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, and it was first time playing at first, and he seemed almost like a natural there yesterday.
He really did. It was interesting because Coach Guinness said both of his older gentlemen on the team really stepped it up. We had Bledsoe at third base and Watham at first, and they both played an outstanding game. So
So we're going to go ahead get this game underway here momentarily. Let's go ahead and hear a little bit from our sponsors here on Power 96. We'll get you the first pitch here live from Minnesota Lake. It is Albert Lee Express Baseball from the Dawson Limousine pregame show, and we'll be right back here with more on Power 96.
Arcadian Bank's award-winning mortgage team has the experience and expertise to help you make your next move. Hi, I'm Susie Miller, the mortgage lender at Arcadian Bank. We are committed to delivering the exceptional service and personalized experience you deserve while making your dream home a reality. Stop in our Albert Lee location or visit our website to apply online.
Arcadian Bank, community-owned, community-focused in Albert Lee, Freeborn, and Heartland. www.arcadianbank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You finally got that new toy, shiny, powerful, and ready for adventure. But then... Oh, didn't see that, did ya? Or maybe your buddy Dave took your jet ski for a spin. And now it's at the bottom of the lake. That's where Americana Insurance Group comes in. We cover motorcycles, ATVs, watercraft, and RVs because accidents happen, especially to Dave. Protect your toys from yourself and Dave. Americana Insurance of Albert Lee, Ellendale, and Wells. AmericanaInsurance.com.
Here's your Power 96 weather update. Slight chance of rain showers this afternoon. Otherwise overcast. Daytime highs approaching 72. East winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Mainly cloudy tonight. Slight chance for showers 52. Daytime highs approaching 77. Tomorrow, sunshine mixed with clouds at times. And that's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Right now, it's 71 degrees.
Hey everybody, this is Jason from the Next Step Clubhouse in Albert Lee. I just want to thank you for keeping it local and listening to Power 96.
Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
And back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box is Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Express Baseball, as we're just moments away here from the first pitch. Of course, coaches are out here, and are we waiting for the umpire?
I don't see an umpire. That could be our problem. Coach Skinnis is talking with Mike Olson, our leadoff batter today. So it'll be Mike Olson, Cam Davis, and Logan Davis will be our starting us off for the Express.
Got the ambient mic going here today. Not a lot of wind, which is nice.
Yeah, something different.
Definitely something different. Looking out here, of course, to our right is the Express, and to the left is the Royals. A lot of the kids out playing baseball, playing catch out there. And I think, we're just we might just be waiting for an umpire.
Won't be long, and some dad's going to get grabbed off the sidelines.
Yeah, and that tends to happen occasionally here with, like I said, town ball stuff. Yesterday we had an amazing umpire. If fans didn't listen yesterday or watch yesterday, once again, you can go back to KQPRFM.com, rewatch that game. Our YouTube channel, just search for Power 96 Albert Lee. Or if you do have our Boxcast, which our Boxcast is going to run, as of right now, we're looking at through the end of July until we get all of our, we started getting in some of the new equipment, and we're going to be changing that over a little bit. Some newer graphics, all that other good stuff. So we will, like I said, you can still watch the Boxcast app for now, and a lot of people have that set up, but let us know if you need to get hooked up with how to run the YouTube channel. Of course, pretty much every smart TV now does have YouTube on the TV, so like I said, a lot easier to use as well. But the referee or the umpire from yesterday, 47 D1 games this year, all over the nation. And I tell you what, no one argued a single thing with him yesterday.
There was nothing in doubt. When he said it was a strike, it was a strike. When he said it was a ball, it was a ball. When you were out, you were out.
Yeah. First inning, when we get going, will be brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing there in the Skyline Plaza. Hey, Jody and her staff, they do such an amazing job there in the Skyline Plaza. You walk in, you can go either from the front side or the back, but it's going to be right there next to the Moose Lodge. So right there on the east side of the Skyline Plaza. But they have, like I said, a ton of different tanning options. You walk in, Jody's got such a nice array of clothing, kind of like a little boutique section with a lot of different neat items there. But yeah, like I said, whether you wanted all the different types of tanning options, but you can go visit them there in the Skyline Plaza, or you can give them a call at 507-377-8267, to schedule your next visit today. They're going to be bringing you the first inning here. Let's go ahead and thank our sports boosters while we got a little time, because we're still waiting.
We got time, Dave. We got a lot of time,
Yeah.
I think.
Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, Southern Minnesota Branding, On the Spot Appliance, Arcadian Bank, Star Granite Works, GT Window and Doors, Gutters by GT, the Austin Bruins, Alpha Orthodontics, Robert Huffman Realty, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Thompson Sanitation, Young Construction and Roofing, Nick's Meats in Hayward, South Main Auto Service in Austin, Freeborn County Solid Waste, North Star Power Sports in Marine, the Community Foot Clinic, the Overhead Door Company, the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau, P&L Excavating and Complete Septic Systems, Derek's Preferred Auto in Blooming Prairie, Liberty Extreme Car Wash and Detailing, Jensen Heating, Plumbing and Air Conditioning in Geneva, Shell Rapid Lube, Hanson Tire Service of Austin, Etc. Credit Union, Martha Aller Honda in Owatonna, Design Ready Controls, Hy-Vee in Albert Lee, Jake's Pizza, and Wasika Inc. and Aero Printing. Of course, Aero Printing still in the area, but they've moved everything into the Wasika Inc. building there in Wasika. But you can still give them a call. He's in Albert Lee multiple times a week, so still servicing the Albert Lee area as well. And but they're kind of the motto up there is, if you can think it, we can ink it, and that's anything, including tattooing. That's right. They're going to add a new tattoo service as well. Of course, Aero Printing and Wasika Inc., proud partner with Power 96. They do all of our business cards, our envelopes, our stickers for all of our certificates, all that good stuff. But yeah, so go check them out as well. Of course, like I said before, we also have some great Express sponsors that help bring Express Baseball here to Power 96. That is Geno's Plumbing and Heating in Albert Lee, Hanson Tire Service in Albert Lee, Jensen Plumbing and Heating in Geneva. And if you would like to be part of this experience with the Express, you can go ahead and give us a call at the studio, 373-9600. You can shoot an email to sports@kqprfm.com. Or, of course, if you already do business with Power 96, talk to your account manager, and we will get you here on the radio and on our YouTube channel for our free live stream. Skinnis, he's down there. Did he say we got a umpire coming?
Yep.
Okay, just a few
Should
minutes
be here
late.
shortly.
Okay, perfect. He yumped another game at 11. So he's right around the corner, so he will be here momentarily. Of course, we've said this in the past, too, with even last night, Lon and I, and you were talking, with umpires, it's kind of one of those tough gigs. A lot of people don't prefer to do it because sometimes fans and parents get a little unruly.
Yeah.
And they just don't want to deal with it.
I've seen it get a little ugly. I haven't seen it this year, but in the past I have seen it. Lon has seen it a couple times. I just want to throw a little something out there that you were going with, Dave. I really feel if you really want to help this Albert Lee Express baseball team take off a little bit, give Dave a shout out or call Power 96 or get a hold of Brad and see what you can do to help him out, because this is a great thing, and some of these small towns are able to keep these teams going for years, like Dave just said a little bit ago. 51 years. That's impressive. And now Albert Lee's just getting started, so help them out, folks. This is a great thing for the kids and for their families and everybody in the community.
Yeah, and it's something for people to do, and it's free on Wednesdays and Sundays. I know when we did the Albert Lee Lakers called, we know what it, you as all people know what it took to get something like that going and to keep it going. It takes a lot. There's a lot of costs between your jerseys, baseballs, all those different things. Umpires cost money. To have somebody out there, that was $110 a game we were paying people. So this is impressive stuff. Yeah, and the umpire is here. He's ready to go, and we're going to get underway. This is first inning is once again brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing in the Skyline Plaza. And who are we going to have up here for the Express? We have Mike Olson, number 1, the shortstop, batting right-handed stick.
I do want to give a special shout out to Ed Bletzel. He has been out and about in the community trying to raise fund for the Express. So nice work, Ed. Keep it going.
Yep, and I know his goal is to get as many sponsors to help go as he can.
Right.
And we'll go through those sponsors. The Express will be thanking those sponsors here in just a second.
And here we go. And that's going to be up high for ball one, Dave. Oh, wow. A little chatter out of the Express today. Something different we don't hear all the time. Down low for ball two.
And we have a great view of the plate as we're about 20 feet away from it.
That's going to be a strike. 2-1, folks. 2-1, and here we go. The infield for the defensive, strike two. First base is playing behind the plate. Second base is playing on the edge of the grass. Shortstop is on the grass. Third baseman just backed up 5 feet behind third base. That's up high. We got a full count. All right. Lots of chatter from the Express today, Dave. All right. Mike fouls that off. Nice cut. That was right in his strike zone right there. He's a little upset at himself on that one. But great job. Here we go. Full count. Pops it up. It looks to be the pitcher is calling it. There we go.
So out number one for the Express. So it's 0-0.
Yeah. Now up, number 14, Cam Davis, the second baseman.
Mick Westing listening in. Actually watching the camper. So good luck, boys. There he's up in Gilbert. So.
Oh, that's right. Mick is doing a little four-wheeling today, or this weekend.
As Andrew was not happy that he didn't get invited. But
Yeah, we'll have to talk to you later about that, Mick. We're going to have to touch base. All right, we got strike one. And then we have a popped foul. First baseman's running for the fence. That's going to be out of play.
Yeah, and almost hit one of the Express fans.
I believe that was Logan Davis's dad out there. Just threw the ball back in.
I believe you're right.
I just saw Jody a
Kevin?
little bit ago. Yes.
And Jody was running around, seeing her. Yeah.
Yeah. 0-2, one out. Cam Davis, right-handed batter up. That's going to be up high for ball one.
Nice pitch. Nice speed on from this fastball as well from this pitcher from Minnesota Lake.
Dave and I got here kind of early. We got to see these guys put together this field. So there's a strikeout called strike three. And they were, when we got here, I was a little concerned. I wasn't sure we'd be able to play today. But, boy, they did an excellent job of putting this field together.
Yep, yeah, the batter's box. They had to do a lot of work to that to get it going. But
we have number 2, Logan Davis. He'll be on the hill for us today. Logan swings at the first pitch to right field. Nice play.
That right fielder comes in as the second baseman. Of course, the former coach to some of these players. He got called off there as he was, they were about convening there in that shallow right. But that is going to be out number 3. So the Express go down 1-2-3 here in the top of the first inning, brought to you again by Etc. Tanning and Clothing there in the Skyline Plaza. It's 0-0 here on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. We'll be right back with more Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lea Express baseball.
Shop at Cetra Tanning and Clothing in the Skyline Plaza, where you'll find new trendy clothing and sports apparel in their boutique section. They also have a pre-owned section, which includes clothing for kids, women and men, shoes, and purses. Etc. also offers UV tanning, custom airbrush, red light therapy, and lotions. Stop into Etc. in the Skyline Plaza and see all that they have to offer.
Hi, this is Tom Meinhardt with the Albert Lea Eagles Club, and you're listening to Power 96. Thanks for keeping it local.
And back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box, Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lea Express baseball. 0-0, bottom of the first, brought to you again by Etc. Tanning and Clothing in the Skyline Plaza. The pitcher for the Royals, he's got a pretty wicked fastball there. and just clipping that outside corner and kind of really a little more speed than what they were used to yesterday.
Yeah, they weren't getting that yesterday. They were dealing with the wicked curveball and for yesterday, and then they had another guy who came in who didn't have as much pop. So today they're going to be facing a little bit of heat. Speaking of the pitcher, he'll be leading it off for us. Broden Simon, number 6, is the leadoff hitter for Minnesota Lake Royals. Looks to be a right-handed stick. Getting the final pitch here, the final warm-up pitch before we get this bottom of the first inning going, Dave. They're really piling in here in the field. There's quite a few people down the third base line, and there's a lot of Albert Lee folks that are down the first base line and sitting over here in the stands. So, nice crowd today. All right, Broden Simon, number 6, the pitcher, steps in. Logan Davis comes with the high hard one, and we have about 6 kids standing in the street. They're ready for the ball. They must shut down the street because I haven't seen a car come down since we started. Here we go. That's going to be ball. 1-1 is the count. Bottom of the first inning, 0-0. Here we go. That ball's hit hard to left center field. Westing grabs it. Going to throw it into second base.
Yeah, kind of a weird hop for Westing there to get that. And that'll be a stand-up double.
Yeah, you are correct. He hit that ball hard. Gavin Halverson, number 23, the shortstop. Right-handed batter steps in. Nobody out. We have a runner at second base, taking about a 12, maybe 15-foot lead right now. It's going to be ball 1. Low and outside. Uh-oh. I hear the phone vibrating.
Yeah, my wife's sending me recipes.
We got 1-1 count.
Oh, now that's something from MLB.
Uh-oh.
Bottom of the first. 0-0 down in Arizona.
Little chin music. 2-1 is the count. Runner at second. Not really going anywhere. He seems pretty content where he's at. And that's going to be low for 3-1.
Nice fastball there, just missing low.
Yeah, I think he has to get used to the pitcher's mound. This is a smaller in diameter pitcher's mound than normally. Yeah, he's got to bring it up just a little bit. That's a base on balls.
Yeah, seeing where that missed, he said, a little bit down.
Yeah. All right, Nathan Moore, number 3, the center fielder. Steps in, right-handed stick. Nobody out. Runner on first and second. Bottom of the first. Logan set. Good pop. Just missing it a little low and inside on that pitch. And here we go. Logan set. There's a strike. 1-1 is the count. Foul tip. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner at first and second. Be interesting to see what Logan brings here. Logan's going to come.
Right back with that fastball. Kind of a weird
nice
hop.
play by Bledsoe over to second base. So he did get an out. So we're going to mark it 5-4 for the first out. So now we have a runner at first, and we have a runner at third. The batter will advance because of a fielder's choice. Now we have up Brad Lawson, number 8, the first baseman, right-handed batter. And the way he was doing warm-up swings, if he gets a hold of this ball, it's in the cornfield.
Yeah. He definitely tried for it, but it's going to be tipped foul on the backstop.
It looked like the runner was going on that play, Dave.
Yep. Skinnis calling out.
Skinnis was calling out the play, so they know where the ball is going.
Runner goes.
That's strike.
Yeah. Runner does go to second. They're just going to let him go.
0-2, 1 out. Runners at second and third.
There's semi going down the road, honking the horn.
I see they have a gentleman watching the kids, so that's great.
Broken bat.
They're going to first base on that, and they did score a run.
Yep. So Minnesota Lake's going to take an early 1-0 lead here with 2 outs on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. He got all of that ball, but it shattered his bat.
Yes. And the runner did advance to third base. So we have 2 down, runner at third base. Number 5, Jason Vant. The third baseman is up, right-handed stick. And that is outside. Up high and outside for ball 1. Very interesting. They don't really play small ball, but they're aggressive on the base paths.
That's going to be low.
We have ball 2. Oh, here we go. There's a strike. So if you were here at the ballpark, folks, you would see the umpire, younger gentleman. And when a strike comes, he puts his feet together and he points to his right-hand side. It's an interesting approach. Watham, ground ball, steps on the bag for out number 3, Dave.
So the Royals will strand 1 here in the bottom of the first, but get 1 across to take an early 1-0 lead on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. First inning again was brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing there in the Skyline Plaza. We're going to head to the top of the second. It is brought to you by GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. This is Power 96 live coverage of Alberta League Express Baseball from the Americana Insurance Press Box.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of GT Window and Door. GT Window and Door is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Alberta area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-320-0575 or visit gtwindowanddoor.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by GT Window and Door.
Hey, Lon Drescher here, listening on Power 96. Thanks for keeping it local.
Back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box. Power 96 live coverage of the Albert Lee Express. Calder's going to look there. Yeah, there's no concession here today. So.
A little disappointing.
I know if you need, we do got that other Powerade still from yesterday in the truck if you need it.
Yeah, we're good. Leading it off for the Albert Lee Express is going to be number 7, Jack Skinnis, center fielder. Right-handed batter. Jack has shown a lot of power, a lot of hitting ability. Up high for ball 1. His mom, Amy, is here today taking some photo shots of him.
Yeah.
Pops that one straight up.
And just about hits a kid as he wasn't paying attention.
1-1 count.
Yeah, we're literally, I mean, the backstop has to be 30 feet from the road.
It's an interesting how they have it arranged here. That's definitely a ball.
He does his best Matrix move.
Yes.
Neo, the chosen one.
Jack is not afraid to step right back in there, though. He bats right up in the inside part. Jack swings away. That ball's hit to right center field. That's going to drop.
Yeah, and he's going to go back to first as that dropped probably about 250-ish or so for that base hit. Kind of in the wind a little bit. But that's a leadoff single for the Express.
Now batting number 21, catcher Cody Yokel. Cody hit the ball hard yesterday, down the left field line. Got caught in a pickoff move. Or no, the cutoff move, wasn't it? Yes,
yeah.
It was the cutoff move yesterday. Sorry.
Going towards home, and he thought the ball was going to go to home, and they cut it off in the middle there, and was able to throw it back and get him out.
Ball 1, Dave. There you go. On deck is Mr. Joey Flores, number 8. That's ball 2 on the outside corner. Jack Skinnis is taking about an 8-foot lead. The pitcher seems to be watching. The catcher must give the signals to go to first base. 3-0. And here we go. Bat is pretty much resting on his shoulder. He's not swinging. There's strike 1.
Reminded me of last night we were watching the Twins, and Brooks Lee was waiting for the cycle, and he should have let it go, but they did not want to take the walk, so he just swung.
That's going to be popped up. Second baseman is calling it. So it's a fly out to second base for out number 1. Now batting number 8, Joey Flores, right-handed batter. I wonder if Winnette is out there listening today.
She is. Shout out to Grandma Winnette.
Yes.
Joey, your godson, right?
Yes.
Throw back to first, not in time.
Yeah, that was just to telling me, hey, we know you're there. And I am correct. The catcher does tell the pitcher when to throw. Joey fouls one off for strike 1. 0-1 is the count. Top of the second inning. Express is down. 0-1. Joey falls off a second pitch for 0-2 is the count. It's very nice to see the drivers coming by, being aware that the kids are out there to get the balls. They slow way down, so it's nice. Yeah.
Throw back to first, not in time.
So if we ever do get a runner on second base, we'll have to see if that we can pick up any signs that they're given to the pitcher. That's going to be outside for ball 1. 1-2 is the count. Umpire's doing a great job keeping us aware of what the count is, and that's way up high. 2-2 with 1 out. Runner at first base. Skinnis is going. Throw to second base. Nice steal by Jack, I think.
And strike out for Flores.
Yes. I think he would have been out with a good throw, but he threw it to the wrong side of the bag. So we will advance the runner to second base. Jack Skinnis now on second base. Now batting, number 10, Andrew Westing, playing left field. Andrew and Dave have been going back and forth about hitting the scoreboard, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, seen him over at Quick Trip this morning, and said, yeah, he's going to try for it today, and we get over here, and he said it should be easy to hit.
Jack is going to...
Whoa, and that's going to hit off his helmet. Yep, off of the helmet. You can actually see the mark on the helmet.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay. He's not happy about it, but well, it's okay. Hit batters tend to happen in this league. We seen it yesterday.
Yeah.
So he's on first. He's going to get resituated here, take off his batting gloves, and get his running glove on.
So hit by pitch.
And the unfortunate thing is, like yesterday when number 7 got hit by Olsen, it was kind of a slow pitch.
Yeah.
This one was not. This one was a heater right to the helmet.
Yeah, this one was coming in a hard, high one here. I don't think this guy knows how to throw. All right, catcher, it looks like he's underneath it. He's back against the fencing. No catch.
Must have came off the fence.
Yes. So Devin Truesdale is up, number 9. The DH, he's DHing for Alex Bledsoe, number 44, who's playing third base today. We have 2 outs. We have runners on first and second. Jack Skinnis on second base. Andrew Westing on first base. Center fielder's really in tight.
If we get a base hit here, we could see 2 runs.
We have speed on the bases right now. Trouble. Nope, shortstop's underneath it.
Yeah. So popped up to the shortstop. So the Express are going to strand 2 here in the top of the second, brought to you by GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. It's still 1 for Minnesota Lake, 0 for the Express on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. We're going to go ahead and hear more from Gutters by GT here. It's Power 96 live coverage of Alberta Express baseball from the Americana Insurance Press Box.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of Gutters by GT. Gutters by GT is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lea area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service, adding leak protection to existing gutters and new gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lea Sports. Call me today at 507-402-5541 or visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96, proudly brought to you by Gutters by GT.
Hi, this is Mark Calderon. Thanks for keeping it local on Power 96.
And back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box, Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lea Express baseball. Thank all of our listeners tuning in here on 96.1 FM, or if you're watching on our Boxcast app, our website, or our YouTube channel, welcome as well. I know we got some viewers as well from Minnesota Lake, so thank you for tuning in here as well.
TJ Hauqua. Yeah, I'm Hauqua. Number 1 is a DH. Steps in, right-handed batter. He's going to be leading it off for Minnesota Lake Royals. Takes strike 1. Here comes the second pitch. Grounder right back to Logan Davis over to first base, out number 1.
I was looking, you had called it earlier, there's a house that's literally right across the road here from the ballpark, and they're just all hanging out there on the patio watching the game. Nice setup they have over there. If they're maybe listening or watching, hey, hi.
Looks like they got the grill up. They might be doing some grilling here shortly. Todd Rasmussen, number 28, the second baseman, steps in.
And this was the former coach for the Wells Wildcats.
True.
And I guess he lives like 4 miles away from here, so that's why he went to the Minnesota Royals compared to coming to the Express.
Foul cut. 1-1 is the count.
Nice big beard on him.
Yeah. For defensively for the Express, we have Waltham at first base playing even with the bag. Third baseman Bledsoe playing even with the bag. In our middle, there's fouled off for strike 2. Our middle infield playing about 1 foot, 2 feet away from the grass.
Yeah, there on the backside.
Yes.
And that hits him in the elbow. So hit by pitch. Nice pitch too, just came in a little too much.
Yep. It's something interesting I've seen. That he didn't even move. He didn't even flinch that was going to hit him. So hit by pitch. So we have a runner at first base. Caleb Thompson, number 7, the left fielder, steps in. Right-handed stick. Here we go. Ball 1.
Yeah, just missing high there on that one.
Todd Rasmussen is definitely taking a nice lead over at first base. About 12, then he pops out to about 15 feet. Ball 2. That one was a bit low. Unlike yesterday, Dave, a lot of right-handed batters. Yesterday we had a lot of left-handed batters.
Yeah, Morristown definitely stacked with the lefties yesterday.
Yes. Pops it out of play for strike 1. 2-1 is the count. 1 out. Here we go. Logan Davis takes a look over at the runner. The runner goes. Throw down the second. No.
No, kind of took a little bad bounce there off the edge of the grass. And you had said that earlier, too.
Yeah.
That it looked like it was kind of a weird bounce off the infield.
Yeah, it's, I would say, a little bit harder ground here. So, definitely something different. In close, so we're at a full count. Yes. 3-2, runner at second base, 1 out.
Hit towards Bledsoe. He'll throw it to first for the force out. And then Waffen will just hang on to it. But we still got 2 outs here.
Yep.
In the bottom of the second, brought to you by GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. Rich Yost just appeared here, so I wonder if they're done over there in Mankato, or maybe they have a break. Not quite sure. Of course, Rich Yost, assistant coach here for the Express, but head coach for the American Legion team. I know yesterday they went 1-1. Haven't seen nothing today. Playing a lot of ranked teams over there this weekend.
Yes. Strike 1. 2, Derek Moore, number 10, the right fielder.
Yep, not the Derek Moore we know.
No. The 2 outs here. Hits it again to the third baseman, Bledsoe. Bledsoe scoops it up over to 1. He's out.
Yeah, he throw a little bit to the left, but he hung on to it and stuck his foot out to make sure he was on the bag for the force out there at first. So the Royals will strand 1, getting done across. It's still 1-0 in favor of the Royals against the Express here on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. We'll go ahead and we'll hear more from our sponsors, like our third inning sponsor, Robert Hoffman Realty. This is Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lea Express baseball from the Americana Insurance Press Box.
Living in Albert Lea just hits different. From morning walks around Fountain Lake to afternoon rounds at Greenleaf Golf Course to Friday nights under the lights at Hammer Sports Complex. This isn't just where you live, it's home. Hey, it's Davey Valero with Robert Hoffman Realty, and when it's time to buy or sell, you want someone who knows Albert Lea like you do. At Robert Hoffman Realty, we don't just work here, we live here, and we know how to get you the best results. Call us at 507-473-2099 or visit roberthoffmanrealty.com. Robert Hoffman Realty, local agents that are here to help.
Dylan Thompson with Fishing with Dylan. You can hear me on Tiger Sports Saturdays here on Power 96. Thanks for keeping it local.
And back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box, Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lea Express. Baseball here from the Americana Insurance Press Box. I was trying to go through here to see if I could find anything from the Legion aspect, and see nothing here as of yet.
Okay. Leading off in the top of the third inning, we're going to have Ben Watham, the first baseman, just made an outstanding play catching the ball. He's our number 9 hitter for the Express. Coach Yost takes over at first base, and we get ball 1. I see Grandma Yost is here. Foul tip.
Assuming Paul's not too far away, unless she just rode with Rich.
I'm assuming Paul's running around here somewhere. Normally is. 1-1's the count. 1-2 with another foul ball. Watham, Mike Olson, Cam Davis. And here we go. And that's a swinging strikeout. 1 out. Okay, we're going to go to Mike Olson. Number 1, flied out to the pitcher first time up. Let's see if we can get something started with 1 down. Yost just got here, and he's already given the teammates a hard time. Strike 1. Mike takes a big cut at that fastball. So the velocity's kind of slowed down a little bit since the first inning, Dave. Ball 1. 1-1 is the count. We have 1 down unlike the scoreboard says.
Bunt will go foul.
That was a great play. Good heads-up move by Mike Olson. He saw that the third baseman was playing back about 5 feet from third, and the first baseman is definitely playing back off of first base. So he tried to lay a bunt down. It just happened to go foul. It's 1-2 with 1 out. Mike steps back into play. Here we go. That's going to be a ball. 2-2 is the count. The Express are behind 0-1. Mike takes a cut at that one.
Goes on the road.
Yeah. Kids are happy as a lark out there chasing them down. 2-2, 1 out. Here we go. Pitcher. Oh, Mike steps out of the box. Pitcher's set. Mike is ready to go. Ump says play ball. And he's going to fall that off. So the count stays at 2-2. Cam Davis runs over to get the ball. Pitcher's shaking off everything. Here we go. Mike's going to foul off another one.
Off the road, bounces about 40 feet out in the neighbor's yard.
Neighbors just watch the kids come over and grab it. I think you're right, Dave. They're pretty comfortable over there across the street. Can't really blame them either. 2-2, 1 down. Mike Olson up. Swinging strike 3.
So 2 outs here in the third inning, brought to you by Robert Hoffman Realty. We'll hear more about them here in the break.
Up now, Cam Davis, number 14, second baseman. Second batter for the Albertley Express today. Takes strike 1. Here we go. That just a little bit inside. That didn't miss by much. 1-1 is the count. 2 down. Top of the third inning. And that's strike 2. One and two's the count. 2 away. Strike 3.
So Express go down 1-2-3 here to start the third inning. This is again brought to you by Robert Hoffman Realty. Hey, if you are looking for if you're looking to get real effective real estate services for buyers and sellers, as well as property management, they're located at 223 East William Street in Albert Lea. Robert Hoffman Realty has been chosen as the Albert Lea Tribune's Reader's Choice Realty Service for 2025, plus years before then. They're going for it again here in 2026. You can experience why. Visit them at roberthoffmanrealty.com, or like I said, go ahead and check them out at 223 East William Street. It's 1-0 in favor of Minnesota Lake here on the Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard, and you're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lea Express baseball from the Americana Insurance Press Box. We'll be right back.
What's up, everybody? This is Davey with Robert Hoffman Realty. If you've been thinking about buying or selling a home, now is the time to make your move. The market's moving, the opportunities are there, you just need the right team in your corner. At Robert Hoffman Realty, we make the process simple, stress-free, and actually kind of fun. So whether you're buying your first home, upgrading, or you're ready to sell, let's make it happen. Call us at 507-473-2099 or check us out at roberthoffmanrealty.com. Robert Hoffman Realty, local agents that are here to help.
Hey, this is Gary Schindler. Thanks for listening and keeping it local with Power 96.
And back here again for the Americana Insurance Press Box. Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lea Express baseball. Going through to see, didn't see nothing here as of yet, but looks like VFW is going to play tonight in Red Wing. Originally supposed to be 1 o'clock. Looks like someone said it got moved to 5 p.m. So a full day of baseball for a lot of the teams from Albert Lea.
All right, we have the leadoff hitter, Bowden Simon. Number 6, the pitcher, who is having an outstanding day at the mound. He has 5 strikeouts already. And Logan Davis, first pitch, is a ball. We're in the bottom of the third. Ground ball to the third baseman. Bledsoe charges. He holds on to it.
Yeah, just a little dribbler there towards third base. He was able to reach us. That's a nice little run, but couldn't. The batter was a little faster than he was.
Yeah, batter definitely has some speed. So now up is Gavin Halverson, number 23, the shortstop. Reached on a base on balls last time up.
One sign is shown.
Yeah.
Goes over his head, though, wild pitch. So runner will go to second.
Oh. So we have ball 1. It'll be interesting to see if they try to move him over again. I noticed with this Royals team, they love to steal the bases with their top 3 hitters. Hits a ground ball to Mike Olson. Mike Olson looks him back over to first base.
In time. Runner did not think he was out, but he called out.
And that's one away. That's 6-3 for 1 out. Nathan Moore, number 3, the center fielder, reached on a fielder's choice last time up. It'll be very interesting to see if he continues. Last time up, he pulled the ball. We'll see if he just goes with the pitch. Strike 1. I'm really enjoying the umpire's little put the feet together, strike to the right side of his body.
Just watch the replay on the YouTube feed there, and I think he was safe. They don't have any challenges.
Thank goodness we're not the instant replay.
No.
That's strike 2. 1-2 is the count. Runner at second base. Bottom of the third inning. 1 away. Nobody really argued it, though. There was a couple moans. Ground ball to Mike Olson. They're going to go with the lead runner.
Yep, he's going to chase him back and now tag him. So they get the lead runner out there for the second out, which I like that bang-bang play there. I mean, you can take the force out, but they knew he was halfway through, so why not go and try to chase him down? Plus, you got number 8 up to bat. He had a broken bat last time. He looks like he has a lot of power behind him.
He can definitely swing the bat, I believe. Good heads-up play by Mike Olson at shortstop to get the lead runner. Now we're back to a runner at third base. Up now is Brad Lawson, number 8, the first baseman. Joey Flores, who's going to have to get out his high horse to catch that one. No, he did not make the play.
That was a long run for Mr. Flores, but it was foul.
Yeah, it was definitely a long run, but that's strike 1. Looks like they had a little hit and run going on there. The runner even took off from first base, so definitely have, we'll say the coaching staff has faith in number 8 to keep that ball in play. So, and I see Paul is here, Dave.
Yeah,
so
yeah, seen him down there.
Ball 1. We got a 1-1 count.
This batter reminds me of kind of Lon Drescher's stance back in softball.
Yeah.
Kind of the approach.
Hit the middle one. And here we go.
Throw to second. It's going to be high. So stolen base. Ball 2.
Two and one. Excuse me. 2-1 is a count. 2 outs.
Yeah, Yoka wasn't happy with that throw, but, you know, that's still, I don't know if he would have got there in time with it or not.
Great thing about baseball, you don't get a do-over.
No.
No. And here we go. Oof.
A lot of speed there to take it. 2 is across the board. 507-402-0606 for Dawson Limousine.
First time for Brad today.
Yeah.
All right.
Just low.
All right, we have a full count. We're in the bottom of the third inning. We have a runner at second base. And here we go. Quite a few fans are coming back, more and more piling in. Ground ball, Mike Olson seems to have it over to first base in time.
So the Royals are going to strand one here in the bottom of the third. Once again, third inning was brought to you by Robert Hoffman Realty. It's 1-0 in favor of Minnesota Lake on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. And we're going to head into the fourth inning. We're about 55 minutes here. Well, not even, I guess, because we didn't start right on time. We're about 50... I don't even know when we even started, Caldy.
I'm not really sure. It was later than normal.
Later than normal, but we're heading into the fourth inning. Fourth inning is brought to you by Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union. Let's go ahead and get a quick check on your weather here before we have to take our station identification. It's Power 96 live coverage of Albert League Express Baseball from the Americana Insurance Press Box.
Here's your Power 96 weather update. Chance of rain showers this afternoon. Otherwise, cloudy skies expected. Daytime highs approaching 71. Winds out of the east, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Mainly cloudy skies expected tonight. Slight chance for showers. Those dip down to about 55. Daytime highs approaching 78. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies. And that's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Right now, it's 70 degrees.
Hi, I'm Dawn from Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative, and you're listening to Power 96. Thank you for keeping it local.
Back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box, Power 96 live coverage of Albert League Express Baseball, as Caldy found out some interesting information about this umpire.
Yeah, he just got done umping the Legion game over in Mankato, and then he had to fly over here to get this game in. So he's put on some miles today.
That he has.
Logan Davis is going to lead us off. Take strike one for the first pitch. Top of the fourth inning, Logan Davis, Jack Skinnis. Cody Yokel will be our batters. Oh.
Check swing, tipped foul.
Logan wants that one back. 0-2. 0-2, top of the fourth.
A little wind coming in again. Sun looks like it wants to pop out here in Minnesota Lake.
It does. Still a beautiful day out here. A nice breeze, Dave. Very comfortable for us up here. We have a great view. Logan hits a ground ball to the second baseman. Second baseman over to first. He's out.
Yeah. Kind of died down a little bit there in the infield, but it was just enough to get to the second baseman to throw out Davis there.
Now up number 7, Jack Skinnis, the center fielder. Jack hit it to right center field last time up. So here we go. Strike one.
Teammates giving him a hard time there.
There was a lot of razzing going on before the game started today. They're a little malty, a little chipper today. Whoa.
What was that? That went up and actually hit him. His bat hit his helmet. Not sure what that was.
Jack having a good time with his father down on the third base. Even the pitcher got a kick out of that. Ball one. 1-2, one out.
From our angle here, I've never really paid attention to Jack's stance. He's got his legs spread out pretty good.
He's got like
when the ball comes in, and he lifts back.
Yeah, he's got a Rod Carew stance. 2-2 is the count.
He's off balance. Yeah. Even Coach Yost.
Pitcher's laughing. That ball is hit hard to right center again. Dives, drops it.
Yep, and
it's
he's going to
safe.
try for second.
Jack is going for second base. Slides into second. Safe.
The right fielder did a great job of coming in, diving for that ball, but it was in and out of his glove. And that is going to be, he's on second. That's still, you still consider that a hit, but single?
No.
You're going to consider it a double? Or you're going to consider it an error?
That's going to be E9.
Okay.
If it hits the glove and it bounces out, he should have caught it. Tom Jones, if you're out there, you'd agree with me. All right, here we go. We are Cody Yokel, number 21, is up. He has ball one.
Well, you're getting a message from someone. Someone either agreed with you or disagreed with you.
Now we got a little anger on texting. No, nobody's upset. Ball 2. I'm just getting wished Happy Father's Day by my children, so I appreciate that. That's very kind. Here we go. 2-0 is the count. Fouls it off for 2-1. 3 o'clock hour has approached. That's going to be low for ball 3.
Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
Quick station identification.
That
That's
ball's hit to left field.
I can't see it because I
It
don't
went
dare.
foul.
If you go foul, I don't dare slide back.
No,
Otherwise we're going to fall backwards.
No, yeah. I'll tell you what, folks, we are in a hazard up here.
You know what's nice, but the way they have it set up here, originally was probably made to not have movable chairs.
I'm agreeing with that comment 100%.
So the chairs are sitting in due roll, and like I said, if you slide back, it could go backwards.
And now batting number 8, Joey Flores, our right fielder. Right-handed stick. Last time up, Joey struck out.
Flores looking for his, I believe, first RBI for the season. Swing and a miss. And he slid under the tag.
Jack Skinnis with a stolen base. Joey Flores with strike 1. So we have runners at the corners. We have 1 out.
So I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a hit and run type of situation. Or...
I don't know because Yokel didn't move.
No.
But from our vantage point, Dave, we wouldn't know.
No. I can't see Skinnis' sign. I don't even know his signs, but
I
you
don't
can
know.
see Skinnis. I cannot.
I can see Skinnis, but he's talking with the Jack. So there it is, a bunt right down the first base line. A great bunt, if I may add.
Yep, it's thrown out at first, but Skinnis is going to score, and Yokel will go to second. It's tied up 1-1 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Beautiful bunt down the right or down the first base line. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to give him. You'd give him the RBI on that.
Oh, he's getting a sack. He's
Yeah.
going to get a sacrifice. Doesn't
You don't
looks
get the
good in
RBI
the
on
state,
it? Okay.
and he gets the RBI. Yes.
Okay, he does.
Yeah. Oh, we got strike 1. Andrew Westing, number 10, the left fielder, is up. Got hit by a pitch his first time.
Yeah, that one came inside too. He kind of backed up. He didn't want to get hit again.
No, I don't blame him. This guy throws hard. And there's strike 1. Or no, strike 2. My bad. Sorry, folks. He's good. Westing been having some problems. He hasn't found his groove. We're stealing a base, and we're hitting the ball to right center field. That ball
drops. Yep.
2 bouncer to the fence. Dave, you got this.
He's staying on second. It's a stand-up RBI double with 2 outs. And that is what the Express needed there. They take a 2-1 lead over the Royals on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Yeah, he knew as soon as that ball went, he wasn't going to hit the scoreboard, but he hit right where he needed to in that gap. And there was no way he was going to get stolen or get robbed of a hit today on
No,
that.
not today. He was moving. That's got to make him feel good. That's what he wanted today. He said it would just be a matter of time before it dropped for him, and it did. So tremendous.
Sure. Dad's listening and watching and happy that. Here's going to be a pop-up, though.
Devin Truesdale was up. Pops up to the second baseman. That's for out number 3. But not before.
Yeah, Express are going to strand 1 there in the top of the 4th inning. But they get 1 across, or actually 2 across, and take a 2-1 lead on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. It's 2-1 in favor, like I said, of the Express. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Express baseball from the Americana Insurance Press Box. 4th inning is brought to you by Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, where since 1958 they've been helping their members and their clients achieve their financial goals. Go see Brad and the rest of his good crew there at Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union on Albert Lee's friendly south side. They're in the old train depot building there. And we'll be right back here with more Albert Lee Express baseball.
The friendly staff at Albert Lee's Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union reminds you that when you're in need of a home that satisfies your financial needs, let Trades and Labor Credit Union make it easy with checking services, debit cards, home equity loans, and savings options that will earn you more for your money. Visit Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union on Albert Lee's friendly south side. Open 6 days a week with social distancing for your safety and theirs. Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, providing financial services since 1958.
Hi, this is Michelle Byer, account manager at Power 96. Thanks for keeping it local.
And back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box, Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Express Baseball as we're heading into the bottom of the fourth inning. Once again, brought to you by Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union. Express doing a little bit of damage there in the top of the fourth, getting 2 across on a nice sack bunt and a nice stand-up double.
Yeah, we got hits when we needed them, David. The ball is dropping our way today, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Up now is Jackson Vate. Yes, Vate, number 5. He's a third baseman, right-handed stick. Last time up, he grounded out to the first baseman, Waltham. Steps in, bottom of the fourth inning, hits it to right field. Joey Flores is right there. One-handed grab, takes 3 steps. F9.
And the way that ball must have curved in, he knew it. He just, like I said, took a couple steps to his right, which would be our left, and just right into his glove.
Now batting TJ Hawak, number 1, the DH. There's 1 down, bottom of the fourth. That's going to be low for ball 1. Last time up, he hit a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Pitcher threw him out at first base. We have ball 2. Oh, that's way inside. We have ball 3. 3-0. Defensively, we're playing even with the bag at the corners. We're playing back in the middle infield. That's ball 4. Base on balls. All right, now up is Todd Rasmussen, number 28, the second baseman. Was hit by a pitch right in his arm last time up. So here we go. Taking about a 6-foot lead at first base.
And I don't know why Davis wouldn't want to hit him. I mean, he was nice enough to do the batting around for Skinnis.
Doing the warm-ups for Skinnis. Because Coach Yost wasn't here. He usually takes that responsibility.
Ooh! Off the glove of Waltham. And it's going to go... go for that E3 off the glove. If he would have had that cleanly in his glove, he would have been able to step onto first for a double play, but that is not a good bounce for the Express. That ball, too, nothing against Waltham. I mean, it's the second game playing first, but the way that ball curved after it hit.
It came off the bat very difficultly, but it did hit him right in the glove, right in front of his face. So we have runners at the corners with 1 down, and up now is Caleb Thompson, number 7, the left fielder. They're just going to let him go for strike 1. They give him the stolen base. So now we have runners at second and third. I think Todd was going anyways. He stole the base last time. There's strike 2.
All right, let's see if Davis can go ahead and get out of this here.
Yeah, Davis, I think he's ahead on this guy. 0-2, 1 out. Let's see if we can get the strikeout. No. Great job by Yokel to stop that ball. It bounced before the plate, so he did a great job of keeping that ball in front of him. It's 1-2, as you probably just heard with the ambient mic. Umpire's doing a great job of keeping the count out there. Oh.
Just low. A good pitch, though.
That was a great pitch. 2-2. Here we go. 3-2.
Maybe a little bit low and outside. That's what I
It looked to
kinda-
be outside there
Yeah.
a little bit. So, yeah, I would agree with that call, Dave.
Inside. So ball 4, bases. What would you call them, Caldy?
Juiced. Bases are juiced. Now we have a timeout. Coach Skinnis is coming out. Dave, who's sponsoring this inning for us,
The
Dave?
4th inning is Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union. And let me get my little notes here.
Not a problem. We have a little timeout
Yeah.
here. We got a little time. Dave's going to get us all situated with our sponsor for the inning.
Yep. So Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, they've been helping customers since 1958. Their mission is to provide financial products, services, and education, enabling their members to achieve personal and financial goals to benefit the quality of their lives. Located at 610 South Broadway in the old train depot building, their lobby is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 4:30, and their drive-through is open 6 days a week from 8:30 to 5, actually 5 days a week, and then 9 to noon on Saturdays. I misread that. Call them at 507-377-1863 or visit them at tradesandlabor.com.
Hit him.
Yep, hit the elbow of number 10.
Derek Moore.
And it's 2-2 here now on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard.
You are correct. All right, we're back to the leadoff hitter. Bowden Simpson, number 6. He's 2 for 2 today. He's got good speed. Our infield on the corners are playing in on the grass. That's going to be ball 1.
I was looking for a bullpen. I don't know if they even have bullpens here. They might have to play catch back behind the dugout.
In the
No one
road.
warming up.
That's going to be up high. Well, so it's the bottom of the 4th. There's bases loaded. It's a 2-2 ball game. 1 down. There's a strike.
And there is a little movement as they're going to try to find a place to catch. It's going to be Bledsoe and Hayden Christensen. Just trying to figure out where they're going to...
They're going to head down the third base or the first base line. 3-1 is the count. 1 out. Coach Yost is directing them that way.
Hit him in the back, and that's not going to feel good as number 6 gets hit.
No.
And we may see a pitching change sooner than later, as now the Royals take a 3-2 lead on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Logan Davis, he's showing a lot of good things today, but just when he does miss, he's
just inside.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's not following through all the way. I haven't really been watching. I'm trying to watch everything else going on. There's a strike. He just needs to settle down a little bit. He'll be fine. Coach Yost has told him to calm down, throw strikes, which is great advice. That's outside for ball 1. 1-1 is the count. We have bases loaded. We have 1 down. And the guest, the Minnesota Lake Royals, take a 3-2 lead here.
The
in
home team.
Yes. Did I say that wrong?
You said the guest.
Heads up, Hayden.
As Bledsoe seeing the ball coming towards him, he jumps over the fence to get out of the way.
That was Truesdale. That's Truesdale out there, number 9. Yeah, he jumped the fence to be out of the way. That's good. So we got 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. This would be a big boost if we could. There it is.
Yeah, strike out there.
That's what we needed. We got 2 down. Bases loaded. Now batting Nathan Moore, number 3, the center fielder. He is reached by a fielder's choice both times. That's ball low. It's all good. And here we go. That's a strike.
Yeah.
He tried to check a swing, but he went a little too far. So it's a 1-1 count, 2 outs, bases loaded, and here we go. Logan Davis comes strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're definitely keeping things hopping here. Nice.
Yep, swing and a miss for strike number 3. So the Royals will strand 3, but they get 2 across here. That's not. Yeah, they don't have that right. I'm showing it's 3-2 in favor of the Royals. They have 3-2 in favor of the Express. Am I off somewhere, Collie? We're going to get this figured out. We're going to figure out for sure what's going
up?
on. The scoreboard says that we are leading 3-2.
That is incorrect.
That is, yeah. It's we're trailing 3-2, correct?
Yeah.
So hopefully they get that fixed. But we're going to head to the top of the 5th inning. Today's 5th inning is going to be brought to you by Hy-Vee and Albert Lee, where they have over 7,000 items on their Fuel Saver reward program, as well as a huge meat sale going on. They just got done with the Customer Appreciation Day yesterday. But, of course, the home of Tiger Sports Saturday, unless we're out on the road or I get a day off. But we'll hear more from them here. It's 3-2 Minnesota Lake over the Express on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. This is Albert Lee Express Baseball from the Americana Insurance Press Box on Power 96.
Save more at Hy-Vee. Earn Fuel Saver rewards on over 1,000 items at your Albert Lee Hy-Vee with your Hy-Vee Perks card. Don't have a card? Sign up today. It's free. Go to Hy-Vee.com/perks.
This is Miranda with Albert Lee Pizza Ranch. You're listening to Power 96. Thanks for keeping it local.
And back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box, Power 96, live coverage of Albert Lee Express Baseball. As we're in the 5th inning, brought to you by Hy-Vee and Albert Lee.
In the 5th inning, Dave, we're going to have Ben Waltham, number 30, lead us off, followed up by our leadoff hitter, Mike Olson, and then Cam Davis. Ben struck out his first time up. And here we go. We have a nice crowd here by both teams. Just an outstanding crowd. So thank you for coming out. Thank you for everybody listening. We take strike 1. Swinging strike 1, I should say, as Coach Skinnis makes his way over to third base. We have strike 2. 0-2. As Dave said, top of the 5th inning. Yeah, that's a strikeout. 1 down. All right. Now up, leadoff hitter, Mike Olson.
Now Jack Skinnis is over there going to warm up with Truesdale.
Yeah, I think what might happen is I saw Coach Skinnis and Jack Skinnis talking. I'm wondering if Jack isn't coming in to pitch.
Mike Olson takes strike 1. That's going to be hit.
That's right up the middle. Nice piece of hitting. He chopped that ball down hard. He knew exactly where he was going with that.
Yep.
Nice piece of hitting, Mike.
And, just to the left of the pitcher, but to the right of the shortstop in the center field. So a 1-out single here at the top of the 5th.
Correct. And they do have the scoreboard right.
Yep, seen that now.
Cam Davis, number 14, steps in. And that's going to be ball 1. I was wondering what that was going to be called, but this umpire has been fairly consistent. That's popped straight up. Looks like it's out of play.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is it hit behind someone?
That was
Maybe
close
took a
to
weird
someone.
bounce.
Yes. 1-1 is the count. We have a runner at first, Mike Olson. Cam Davis is the hitter.
Also takes a little bit bigger lead from first. Outside. I wasn't sure if he was going to take off or not.
Dave, if you want me to call the play and you watch the catcher controls when the pitcher throws it.
Yeah, you were saying that. I've been trying to kind of get a glimpse of that. He must move his glove a certain way.
Yeah, I think it's either he grabs the dirt or he must signal the pitcher with his signals. So it's 3-1. There's strike. We have a full count. Mike Olson at first base. 1 down. On deck is Logan Davis.
Yeah, that one will be popped out to center field for out number 2 as Olson has to get back.
Logan Davis steps up with 2 outs. On deck is Jack Skinnis. Be interesting to see what we're gonna if there will be a pitching change. I you know what? I don't think they will. Yeah. I don't know. I can't pick up the sign that he's giving him to throw to first. Mike is going. Throw down to second.
That's overthrown. So Olson with a stolen base, and I believe that was ball 1.
I think it was ball 1.
Yeah, that was definitely high. Catcher's not happy. Saying a few words to himself there.
1 ball, no strikes. Runner on second base, Mike Olson with a stolen base. Logan Davis at bat.
Inside as Davis gets out of the way.
A little chin music. Hopefully the pitcher wasn't trying to return the favor.
We talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, we did. Okay. 2-1. Kind of a later strike on that one.
Davis a wrestler as well, so I get a couple wrestlers out there. Not sure what move they would put out there as they go. That's over the head and going to get out of the hand of the catcher. And Olson was stealing, so I'm not sure if you're going to give him that stolen or not.
I'm giving him the stolen base.
Yeah, he was on the move.
He was almost there, so yeah, he definitely gets a stolen base. Ground ball hit to the second baseman, scoops it up over to first base. That's out number 3.
Yeah.
4-3 for the third out. We do strand a runner at third base.
Let's go ahead and get a check on your weather here. You're listening to Albert Lake Express Baseball from the Americana Insurance Press Box, where it's 3-2 in favor of Minnesota Lake on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Fifth inning is brought to you by Hy-Vee and Albert Lee. Let's get a quick check on the weather, see what's going on there in Albert Lee.
Here's your Power 96 weather update. Chance of rain showers this afternoon. Otherwise, cloudy skies expected. Daytime highs approaching 71. Winds out of the east, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Mainly cloudy skies expected tonight. Slight chance for showers. Those dip down to about 55. Daytime highs approaching 78. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies. And that's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Right now, it's 70 degrees.
Hi, I'm Conrad, and you're listening to Power 96. Thanks for keeping it local.
And back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box. We got some changes going on here for the Express.
Yeah, defensively, we're moving Mike Olson to left field. Logan Davis is going back to shortstop where he likes to play, and they're putting Andrew Westing in center field. And then Jack Skinnis will be on the mound for the Express.
Save Hayden probably for the later innings, I would assume here.
Which is a good move, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
Twins down 2-0, top of the 5th. They're in Arizona. Of course, last night, a great game for the Twins. We sat and watched it and batted around twice. Well, in 2 different innings.
Yeah.
Scored 10 runs in, I believe, the 5th. And, yeah, great game for the Twins. Number 8 here.
Yeah.
For the Royals.
Brad Lawson.
I'm waiting. I mean, he connects. It's going to be gone.
It's going to go a long ways. I don't think there's any getting around that. He's their number 4 hitter. He plays first base. He is 0 for 2 today, but he does have a broken bat out, right, right, Dave?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be low for ball 1.
And there's, as you can hear with the ambient mic, strike 1.
Sun's still trying to poke its head out here today over in Minnesota Lake.
Here in the bottom of the 5th. One and 2 is the count. As the number 4 hitter chokes up on the bat.
And thank you, Joe. Back to Skinnis, as he will go ahead and throw it over to Witham for out number 1. Shout out to Jessica Addick, of course, they're in Gilbert, Minnesota as well, watching the game. Thank you for the Father's Day shout out here. And thank you for watching Express Baseball on our YouTube channel or our Boxcast app or from our website. Of course, they're watching it on a TV, so not sure which site, but appreciate them watching.
Ball 1 to Jackson Vaint, number 5, the third baseman. He is 0 for 2 today. Right-handed stick. One and 1 is the count.
Yeah, clip that inside corner.
I noticed that the Royals have really stepped up in the box.
Yeah, they were. He's a little bit back, but yeah, they were almost on the back side of that.
Yes. 2 and 1. Jack Skinnis set. Nice curve ball. He went off speeds big time on that. 2 and 2 is the count. Nice pitch by Jack. He's kind of using a slower motion approach, so we'll see how he can change that up for timing. Ground ball to the second baseman. Second baseman picks it up or to first.
Yep, in time for the second out.
So it's a 4-3. Second out. Now up, TJ Howick, number 1, the DH. He had a base on balls last time up, and he grounded out to the pitchers first time up. So here we go. We have 2 down on the bottom of the 5th, as the home team, Minnesota Lake Royals, have a 3-2 lead. For strike 1, Dave. And here we go. Strike 2.
Sound from the dugout, but could hear it.
0-2. 2 outs. Creeps in a little bit close. Ball.
Just missing. Not sure where.
That's a keen eye right there. I don't know if I could have held off on that pitch. I get it, but nice eye. And great play by Yokel to keep that in front of him. 2 and 2.
Here's the pitch.
Strike
and
3.
Swing and a miss. So a couple of strikeouts, right? 2 strikeouts that half inning?
No.
Oh, okay. I was way
1
off.
strikeout. We had a ground out to second, and a hit back to the pitcher.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, well, I was close.
Yep, pert near.
We're going to head into the 6th inning. Once again, 5th inning was brought to you by Hy-Vee and Albert Lee. 6th inning today, how about none better than a little the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau, where they're going to have you go check out explorealbertlee.com to see everything happening around Albert Lee. Also, exploreminnesota.com to see everything happening around the area. We'll hear from them here with Conrad, and we'll be back again with more Albert Lee Express Baseball from the Americana Insurance Press Box. Express down 3-2 here on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. We're up in Minnesota Lake against the Royals. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Conrad, the Executive Director of the Albert Lea Convention and Visitors Bureau. You can check everything out at explorealbertlea.com. There you can see everything that Albert Lea has to offer. Are you planning a special event? Let us know, and we'll be sure to put it on our calendar. Stop in and see us at 132 North Broadway, where you can get more info about local news and events here in Albert Lea. And of course, don't forget Things and Stuff every Thursday morning here on Power 96, brought to you by the Albert Lea Convention and Visitors Bureau.
This is Big J25. You're listening to Power 96. Thank you for keeping it local.
Back here again, top of the 6th, here on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. It's 3-2 in favor of Minnesota Lake. This is Power 96 live coverage. Albert Lea Express Baseball for the Americana Insurance Press Box.
Jack Skinnis hits the ball to the shortstop. Shortstop dropped it. Still a great arm by the shortstop. Wow. E6.
Yeah, kind of that weird bounce again. Like Caldy was saying earlier, a little bit maybe a harder field on the interior here. And so some weird bounces we've seen today from this field.
Yes. Now up, Cody Yokel. Takes ball 1 as Brad Skinnis sits at first base. Cody steps in. That's going to be a strike. 1-1. Top of the 6th inning. Express trailing 3-2. Ball hit foul.
That was a nice cut there, too. If he could have stayed in fair, that was definitely going to be a single, if not a double.
Yeah, with Jack's speed and how aggressive he is on the base paths, you just never know. Okay, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs. Jack Skinnis at first base. Cody Yokel up to bat. Cody hits it, looks to be in left field, backing him up a little bit. He catches it no problem, throws it into the shortstop. So we have 1 down. F7. And as Dave explained to all of you earlier, if a ball goes to left field, I have the best view, and the ball goes to right field, Dave has the best view. So we might switch talking from time to time because he's going to have a better view than I do. Up to bat, Joey Flores, number 8.
Throw back to first, not in time. Skinnis gets back.
Joey has a strikeout, and he has a sacrifice RBI. Joey hits it down the third baseline. Foul ball.
Another one just chewed up by that foul line. I want to thank our Express sponsors here today on Power 86. Of course, Gino's Plumbing and Heating in Albert Lea, Hanson Tire Service in Albert Lea, and Jensen's Plumbing and Heating in Geneva. Thank you for helping bring Albert Lea Express Baseball here to Power 96. Yeah, Skinnis gets thrown out at second as he... They're hollering balk.
Yeah, that's not a balk.
Okay, and I know her camera angle, you're not able to see that. I think Rich told him to go. So right away, Brad is yelling at Jack, and Brad's like, "It's Rich."
We have 0-2, 2 outs. Joey Flores up. Nobody on now. Joey has to duck.
Yeah.
That might be a ball.
That should be a ball.
1 ball, 2
All
strikes.
Rich can do down there is laugh because he knows he told him to go too. And that's going to be a looking strike 3 for the 3rd out. So Express are going to go ahead and not get none across here. Not stranding anybody with the errant run. As Coach Joe's still laughing. It's still 3-2 in favor of Minnesota Lake here on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Once again, 6th inning is brought to you by the Albert Lea Convention and Visitors Bureau. Let's go ahead and hear more from some of our other sponsors here. Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lea Express Baseball from the Americana Insurance Press Box.
Trust the caring professionals at Star Granite Works when it comes to remembering your loved one. Star Granite Works serves the southern Minnesota and northern Iowa area. Star Granite Works offers a wide selection of monuments, granite and bronze markers, plaques, granite benches, and veteran memorials. Trust Albert Lee's only full-service monument shop and the caring professionals at Star Granite to honor in stone the legacy of your loved one forever. Star Granite Works Memorials with innovation and distinction located on South Broadway in Albert Lea.
Your dream smile is just a call away. Want a stunning smile from the best in the business? Dr. Gleich at Elf Orthodontics specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. Looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth? Ask about Invisalign. Your best smile is just a call away. Schedule your complimentary consultation today and take the first step towards the smile you've always wanted. Elf Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
Frank Thompson with Thompson Sanitation. Thanks for listening to Power 96. Keep it local.
And thank you, Frank, for all you do as well here for Power 96. Got to meet the legend the other day. Pretty nice guy. I never met him before.
Nice. All right, steps in number 28, Todd Rasmussen, the second baseman. It's been hit by a pitch, and then he got on by an air, the line drive right to our first baseman. And there's strike one. Jack Skinnis still on the mound here in the bottom of the sixth inning. That's going to be a foul ball. 0-2. Third base coach just laughed as he didn't even make an attempt to stop that one. 0-2. Yeah, strike three.
Yeah, nice pitch there by Skinnis. Fastball kind of kept the batter looking and swing there. And that's just that.
Caleb Thompson, number 7, the left fielder, has a base on balls, and he grounded out to our third baseman, who is Bledsoe. Steps in with one down in the bottom of the sixth inning. Strike one. You can hear a little chatter from Mike Olson in left field. Mike is normally a pretty quiet guy, but I love to hear the little.
Got him on the elbow for a hit by pitch. There's a runner now on first for Minnesota Lake.
I'm just going to make a quick count here, Dave, if you want to take over the announcing.
How many
hit pitches? Derek Moore, number 10, the right fielder, is up now.
I'd say it's at least 4.
I believe I'm going to go with over on this.
Okay. So runner on first. Here comes the first pitch. Going to be outside for ball one.
Dave, you're spot on.
4?
We've hit 4 of their batters so far.
We've hit 4 of theirs or 4 total?
We've hit 4 of theirs. They've hit one of ours.
Yeah, just Westing.
Yes.
So 5 total.
Yes. What do we have for a count here? 1-1?
1-1.
Okay.
He just said he did not offer, so it's going to be ball 2. I do like how Blue is kind of saying how everything's being called out. If it's outside, inside, no offer.
I feel that he's called a good game, my opinion. That was inside for sure. 3-2 or 3-1. One down, runner at first base. Love a ground ball right now, a little double play ball. We got the Davises in the middle of the infield, and I just got it. Over to Logan or to first base, not in time.
They forced out at second, but yeah, that was a good prediction there, Caldy. Just kind of the way the ball bounced off that infield. It's kind of tough to get a clean throw over to first.
Yeah,
there's Amy dancing. All of a sudden, I didn't know. I just seen movement. Now, like, it's Amy dancing over there.
And the leadoff hitter, Broden Sampson, number 6. He has 2 hits, been hit by a pitch, and he just took ball 1.
Yeah, a little high and outside there.
Brad Skinnis still on the mound for the Express.
No, Jack Skinnis.
Oh, Jack, sorry.
And that's going to be low in the dirt for ball 2. Kind of looks like a young Brad Skinnis, though.
Yeah, sorry about that, folks. It's funnier for us here because we give Brad a pretty hard time about playing. So we have a stolen base. That must be you again, Dave.
Yeah, 2-0.
Error by our third baseman. Boy, that doesn't happen.
No, and that, once again, is kind of the way it bounced. It kind of bounced up on him. I was hoping it was going to go in his glove, but it just got up a little high on the bounce.
Yeah, that's unusual. Gavin Helverson, number 23, steps in, the shortstop.
Runners on the corners.
He is 0 for 3 today. Takes strike 1.
This is Guinness here, settle in, and get a strikeout to end this.
There you go. I like that crystal
Still
ball.
within 1. As Minnesota Lakes leading 3-2 here. Runner
Runner
goes.
going, swings. I like what the Express did there. They didn't even worry about the runner. The runner's not important right now. There's 2 outs. Jack just focused on the batter, and the catcher, they're just playing catch right now, so that's perfect.
As that one gets tipped off of someone's helmet. Not sure if it was the catcher or if
That
it
was
was the umpire.
Yokels.
It was Yokels? Okay.
Yeah, that's why Blue walks out there. I think we've talked about this before, but he walks out there just to give the catcher a little bit of a break, just to make sure that he's okay. And Brad, Coach Guinness, is out there to make sure he's okay too. So, great job by Blue.
He's just shaking his head. You okay? Yeah, I'm all good.
Yeah, it's all good. So we're 0-2. 2 down. Runners at second and third. Bottom of the 6th inning. That's going to be high.
Yeah, goes to that fastball high and outside, trying to get him to maybe chase a little bit there. But he was not having it.
I wish he would have chased. I want that strikeout to happen.
Down low, it's a short backstop, so you're not going to normally see too many people running. Still, Yokel did a great job to get back there. But, yeah, it's a very short backstop, and that ball bounced almost right back to him. So
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2s across the board. Call Brad.
507-402-0606. Here's the pitch. Inside. Takes it to a full count here. Come on, Jack. Don't make me be wrong on my crystal ball.
We're going to have to find some kind of strap to keep that on his hat on his
Yeah,
head when he pitches.
he loses his hat a lot. When he, in the outfield, we've seen him lose his hat a few times. Here's the 3-2. Down low. So
Nice
base on
play by
balls.
Yokel to keep it in front of him. Coach Guinness is going to come have a talk.
As he calls time. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Caldy, what do you like to say when there's batters or runners on each of the bases?
Juiced, my friend.
Juiced.
They are juiced. And when I make that expression, folks, all I'm telling you is that every base has a runner on it. And stepping up for the Minnesota Lake Royals is Nathan Moore, number 3, the center fielder. He's had 2 fielder's choice, and he has reached, and he has a strikeout. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Royals are up 3-2. 2 outs, and now Yokel decides he better go out and make sure that they're on the same page.
So they're not a sponsor of ours, but Quick Trip, they have this Mountain Dew pull tab game thing going on right now.
Yes, sir.
And Laundry Extra, if you're listening, I just did my bonus from my Diet Dew. I got a plus 30. It's beautiful.
That's a nice score. Nice added bonus.
Lon and I go back every day to see who's got more. My second one was only a plus 2.
Strike 1. Nice pitch by Mr. Skinnis on the mound. And here we go.
It's going to get away from
He
Yokel,
ain't
but
going.
yeah, he definitely cannot run on a passed ball here.
On deck, they have Brad Lawson, number 8, the big stick, big swinger, broken bat single in the first inning. On deck.
1-1, 2 outs.
Yeah. Here we go. Skinnis is set. Holy cow.
And that one gets by again.
2 balls, 1 strike. Oh.
Coach Yost and Brody Richards, and I'm not sure who's standing next to him over there. Definitely.
Reed Olson.
Oh, is that Reed?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Reed.
I had to go through 2 fences there to see, so it's tough to see. Here's the 2-1. That's a
And
swing and a
there's a
miss.
swing and a
Twos
miss.
across the board. 507-402-0606 for Dawson Limousine.
This is perfect. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. Minnesota Lake Royals are ahead 3-2 with bases loaded. And it's a full count. Yeah. Runners will be moving. So anything that gets in play, we're going to have to either go to the shortest bag or...
Struck him out with a high fastball. And Min Lake is going to strand 3, and this game is still 3-2 as we head into the top of the 7th inning. Once again, like I said, the 7th inning today is going to be brought to you by the Albert Lee Express. Of course, Albert Lee Express, Albert Lee's newest town ball team here in the region. Found out some information. Town ball in this region has been going on for over 100 years, or right around 100 years. Of course, Albert Lee's the brand new one. And they have a lot of costs to get this thing going. And they do want to thank their in-game sponsors to help actually make it a little bit easier, because they have jerseys, baseballs, umpires, all of those things. Of course, Cargill, Sanko, Albert Lee Elevator, the Community Foot Clinic, Dave Klotz State Farm Insurance, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, the Albert Lee Moose Lodge, 10,000 Custom Designs, Main Street Auto Group, Flaherty Trailer Sales, Good Shot Golf Course there in Emmons, and Ace Hardware, and of course, Power 96. So thank you again. If you would like to sponsor the Albert Lee Express baseball team, you can get a hold of Brad Skinnis or come to a game and talk to someone there at the concession stand, and we will get you going, or like even reach out to me and get you a hold of Skinnis or Caldy if you see him as well. Like I said, it takes a village to get this thing going, and luckily we got a good mayor, and that's Mr. Brad Skinnis. So, of course, in Power 96, we are the exclusive broadcast partner of the Albert Lee Express. You can catch all their games on 96.1 FM, or else as well from our website, kqprfm.com. So you can listen both ways there. Or if you want to watch, you can go to our website, again, kqprfm.com, our Boxcast channel, or YouTube. Just go to your YouTube search for Power 96 Albert Lee, and there you'll see Express, Baseball, Legion Baseball, VFW, Tiger Sports, all of that stuff.
Andrew Westing steps up. Just about got hit again. Oh, Andrew, it's not your day, bud. That's ball 1 inside. Top of the 7th inning.
Yeah, the nice stand with double last time at bat.
Yes.
And there's a
Broken
bat.
Pop out to
Yeah.
the shortstop. Thank goodness nobody got hurt.
The bat ended up going out where the shortstop was. And there's the handle getting returned back over to the dugout. That thing went flying as far as the baseball did. Baseball just popped up.
Now up Devin Truesdale, number 9, our DH. That's going to be a little chin music.
Yeah, of course, we were talking, I believe it was the last Sunday when we were at Hike Field. And Mr. Tom Jones says that he
Ball
thinks Truesdale is the most hit baseball player in Albert Lee history.
Tom, if someone knows that stat, it's not. And there's a base wrap. Nice little hit right over the third baseman's head. There's nothing that could have been done defensively for that. There we go. Nice hit. So we have a runner at first base with one down. All right, Ben Watham steps in. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts.
He's on good cuts, too. If he gets a hold of one, I think it's going to be gone.
Well, yeah, he's a big boy. That's inside. So that's ball 1. Ben, last 2 days at first base for the Express.
Yeah, doing a great job.
Yeah, he had that one that went off his glove, but other than that, he's played some great defense over there.
Yesterday, an amazing dive to catch one. Inside again.
0-3, Dave? Or 3-0?
3-0, green light.
Oh,
come on, Skinnis.
We got to give Skinnis some signs over here. That
Yeah, he's not even looking at us.
No, he can care less.
Is he sitting in the visitor dugout again?
Not this time.
And that is ball 4 is at his high. Yesterday, Skinnis, it was a beautiful day out, a little sunny, and he occasionally we'd see him sitting in the visitor dugout talking to the other coach. We're gonna have a mound visit here, maybe a possible pitching change. We'll see. He hasn't handed the ball over. Yep, there he is gonna hand the ball over. So we are going to see a pitching change. So we're going to take a quick pause here in the action. Albert Lea Express Baseball here on Power 96 from the Americana Insurance Press Box. It's 3-2 in favor of Min Lake on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. But we have runners on first and second. And we'll be back here again after some more from our sponsors here on Power 96.
Have you been having problems with your dishwasher, stove, washer, or dryer? Call Orrin Mortensen with On the Spot Appliance Service. With over 30 years' experience, Orrin does repairs for all major household appliances and commercial cooking products, including fryers and grills. On the Spot Appliance Service is warranty authorized for most major brands and is a local LG appliance servicer. Don't let your wannabe handyman fix a problem and make it worse. Call Orrin Mortensen with On the Spot Appliance Service anytime at 256-8099.
Save more.
Sorry, Chad. They did not make a pitching change. It had Nick in the ball there. So Mike Olson's up. Takes strike number 1 as we're back here in action.
Yeah, top of the 7th inning. We have runners on first and second. Mike Olson's up to bat. He takes ball 1. 1-1 is the count on Mike. We all know Mike can bunt. First baseman is playing in the grass. That is inside. Third baseman is playing 5 feet behind third base. Truesdale is at second base, and he's having a good time jumping around, dancing. So we'll see if we can distract him here to get a run. That's ball 3. I would almost guess if we walk him here, we're going to see a pitching change for sure. 3-1. Mike Olson up to bat. I guess I would I like Mike up to bat in this situation. That is a strike.
Yep. Just kept the bat on the shoulder.
Yeah, low rock and fire. I get it. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 3-2-1, as Dave likes to say.
Action.
And here we go.
And ball 4 is that's high and inside. And that'll juice the bases, as Caldy likes to say.
Yes, I do.
And now we probably will see a pitching change.
Yep, and he's done.
Yeah. So number 6, his day is done. So now we'll go back and we'll take a quick break here in the action. Bases loaded here, top of the 7th inning again, brought to you by the Albert Lea Express baseball team. And Power 96, a proud sponsor and home, or the exclusive home for Express Baseball on 96.1 FM and on our YouTube channel, as well as our Boxcast app. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll hear some more from our sponsors here on Power 96. We'll be right back.
Take your game night to the next level next season in the Qdoba Bear Den. Whether you're planning a company outing or getting friends and family together, this is the ultimate Austin Bruins experience. Enjoy exclusive access, all-inclusive beverages, and Qdoba catering while taking in Bruins hockey in style. Spots fill fast, so start planning your 2026-27 night out now. Call 507-434-4978 or visit austinbruins.com.
Most people don't like change. We complain when our favorite restaurant changes the menu. We complain when the grocery store moves the peanut butter. And don't even get us started on changing insurance agencies. But if you're thinking about making a change, Americana Insurance Group is here to make it easy. Local service, trusted advice, real people who answer the phone. With locations in Albert Lea, Allendale, and Wells, we're proud to help protect what matters most to you. Visit AmericanaInsurance.com. Americana Insurance Group. We're the A-Team.
It's not the kind of thing we feel comfortable talking about, but it's something we all will face. You can make things easier on the ones you love by pre-planning your funeral arrangements. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home will listen to your needs, offer choices for arrangements, and then make sure all of your questions have been answered. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, a name you can trust. Call 373-4330.
This is Mosh. Thanks for listening to Power 96, keeping it local.
Mosh.
Back here again. Bases loaded.
Strike one to Cam Davis, number 14.
Who is our new pitcher here, Caldy?
It's a center fielder.
Okay.
Center fielder and the pitcher just switched spots is what happened. But thank you for reminding me that Nathan Moore is on the mound now.
Okay. One's across the board as that one was inside.
Okay, thank you, Dave.
Davis looking to get some ribbies here.
All right. We got the fans in the stands, the Bleacher Creatures going crazy on blue right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swing, foul ball. You know what? That was a nice cut. I think I like that cut because that right field line is gigantic right now, Dave. Yeah, that happens.
Swing and a miss for strike number 3 in the second out here in the top of the 7th. Base is still loaded. Express trailing 3-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard.
All right, we got our shortstop, Logan Davis, number 2, steps in with 2 down. I see Mom and Dad are standing over there on the first base sideline. Strike 1. Bases juiced. We have Mike Olson at first. We have Waltham at second. And we have Truesdale at third. Ooh. We got to swing the bat here, Logan.
Davis falling behind 0-2 here.
Yep. This is an opportunity here.
Hits
ground
that
ball.
He's not going to be able to run that out in time as it was hit to the second baseman. He throws it over to first. Your Express are going to strand 3 here in the top of the 7th, still trailing 3-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Hey, once again, 7th inning brought to you by the Albert Lea Express baseball team. They want to thank their sponsors again for helping get this thing on the road. Of course, Cargill, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Sanko, the Albert Lea Moose Lodge, the Albert Lea Elevator, 10,000 Custom Designs, the Community Foot Clinic, Dave Klotz State Farm Insurance, Good Shot Golf Course in Emmons, Ace Hardware in Albert Lea, Main Street Auto Group in Albert Lea, and Flaherty Trailer Sales. And then, of course, Power 96. They'll be back here on Power 96 Wednesday night as we travel to Waseca for a 7 p.m. first pitch. And, of course, we like to stop in Waseca occasionally when we're up driving through.
You know what? I don't mind Waseca at all. I really enjoy it there. Great community. Dave, you have some relatives in Waseca, and we know the Ink place there, a sponsor of ours. Yeah.
And then Richie Honstad might even make an appearance, maybe if he's in town.
You never know if Rich or maybe Amanda will come along. You just never know.
Tell you what, the Express there, it was a nice chance there, just with that pitching change and once again changing up the speed a little bit from the pitching. But I don't like we could have maybe had a lead there, and now we're down 1, and it's the big guy at bat.
Yeah. This guy can, Brad Lawson, number 8, he's the first baseman. He can swing the stick. He is the right-handed batter right now, and Jack goes right after him right now with a strike at the knees on the inside corner. This guy's just chomping at the bit to swing the bat. A little low. 1-1 at the bottom of the 7th inning. Before the inning started, Jack had 40 pitches going in. And there's strike 2. Nice pitch. Jack took a little something off of that pitch. 1-2. Here we go. Ooh.
Tip that foul back to the backstop.
I can hear the bat speed from up here.
Yeah. It's
he can swing. Here we go. Bit outside. We're going to go to 2-2. I think that was a smart move by Jack, just to go outside here. See how far this guy's got a pretty good focus on that strike zone, though. Way outside.
Amber Yost had just seen a Facebook post. The Albert Lee American Legion team got 3rd place in Mankato. They did beat both Mankato teams, so that's pretty cool. 3rd place, congratulations to the Albert Lee American Legion baseball team.
Yes, congrats. Nice job. Nice job to Coach Yost and his coaching staff.
And that is going to hit him as he picks it up and throws it. I thought I was going to pick it up and throw it.
He's not happy, but that did. Oh, we have a pitch runner. Number 31 is coming in to run for Mr. Lawson. Hit by the pitch. So that is the 5th hit by pitch player.
6 overall.
6 overall. The over-under, folks, is 7. So let's see what we can get. No, that's not funny.
Yeah, bunt was shown, but he did not pull it back in time.
Jackson Vaint, number 5, the 3rd baseman, gets strike 1 for showing the bunt. Runner at first base. Looks to be a little speed demon. Nice job. We tried a pickoff move to first base, but to no prevail. 5 steps in again. I would assume he's going to get the bunt again. We'll see.
Yeah. Bunted it foul, though, off the backstop. Bledsoe doing a great job chasing that ball up in. It was almost a home plate when the bunt was shown.
Yeah, Bledsoe's a little upset with himself. He did commit that error earlier, and that's just not like him. He's a rock over there at third base.
Swing and a miss for a
Nice
strikeout.
pitch.
And the out number 1.
Yeah, now up. TJ Howick, number 1, the DH. 1 down. Here comes the pitch. Swings, fouls it off for strike 1.
That one is going to go across the street.
Yeah, little hustle by a little kid. They have the whole family out there across the street now, Dave.
They do.
There's like 6 of them sitting outside. Great to see.
Runner goes, throw to second. Maybe would have been in time, but it took a weird bounce there.
Yeah.
As it went to second.
He had a pretty good jump, though, too. He's not slow. I can tell you that, folks. We got 1-1 with 1 out. 1's across the board, as Dave likes to say. Home team is leading 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ground ball to the third baseman.
I'm going to throw it back to third for the out at third. Once again, Bledsoe kind of having a difficult time because the way that ball is bouncing, you know, and like I said, we said it earlier, it's hopping up a little higher than what it normally would. So where he normally would put his glove to make those stops, it's just bouncing weird. But he was able to pick that up and throw it back over to third for the tagged out.
Yeah, it was a great play by Bledsoe and another great play by Logan Davis to be there to cover the bag. So nice work.
We've seen, of course, with Witham, the ball just skyrocketing to the right. It's a swing and a miss for strike number 1.
Yeah, 1-1. Up now is number 28, Todd Rasmussen, the second baseman. Runner at first base. 2 down in the bottom of the 7th inning. He fouls that one off for a 1-2 count.
It's not going to go to the fans out on their patio.
No, they're
going to be a little short of that.
They're not moving, so I should probably go over there and make sure they have a pulse. The one lady, she's been in that chair for a long time.
Yeah, and that one's going to be hit.
Popped up.
Does stay fair.
Fair ball.
Throw to home. No play towards home. Good hustle out there by both Davis and that's Flores out and right.
Yeah, they great try by Cam Davis to get there, but to no prevail.
And as short as the outfield is, it's pretty, like I said, it's standard field, but the way that ball was hit, it was right along the foul line.
Yes.
And that is going to get away, but no play towards home, so ball 1. But yeah, they both had a long run and unable to make that play, and it did stay fair.
It was a nice hit. I'm not going to take anything away from the batter.
No.
He got it like within 6 inches of the line, so that's going to be ball 2. All right, here we go. We have runners on second and third. The home team is knocking at the door. No, down low. It is 3-0. Coach Skinnis is starting to get concerned. Coach Yost is over on the other end of the dugout. I did talk to Coach Yost, and he said that he lets Skinnis make the calls here of what to do.
All right, bases juiced, as Calde likes to say.
Yes. They have number 10, Derek Moore. Their number 9 hitter is up. Bases juiced, and here we go. Skinnis just needs to calm down a little bit. Yep.
It's high.
Mom is a little uptight. You can see it in Mom's face. We have ball 1, 2 outs. That's way up high. All right, we got 2-0. He's getting some words of encouragement. Nobody knows better what's going on out there on the mound than Jack. He is well aware. He has great knowledge of the game. He understands the situation. Just probably trying to do a little too much right now.
So 3-0.
Yokel had a couple of choice words for himself on this situation. He's not happy with himself right now. 3 balls. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Strike 1. He needed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mom is up walking around. And there's strike 2. Here we go.
Just like that, full count here.
Yeah, let him hit the ball, Jack. You got a great defense behind you. This is what you want. Let him hit it.
And struck him out. So back-to-back bases loaded in the 7th, top of the 7th and bottom of the 7th. and it strands everybody. We're going to head into that 8th inning. It's still 3-2 in favor of Min Lake here on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage here of Albert Lee Express Baseball from the Americana Insurance Press Box. Let's hear some more from our sponsors, like our sponsor of the 8th inning today, Jake's Pizza in Albert Lee.
When was the last time you had one of Albert Lee's finest traditions? Whether you order at night or go in for a quick slice at lunch, don't forget about Jake's Pizza.
Just call 373-7350, 373-7350, 373-7350, Jake's Pizza.
This is Chad at Albert Lee Hy-A. You are listening to Power 96. Thank you for keeping it local.
Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
Back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box, Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Express Baseball from the Americana Insurance Press Box. Top of the 8th inning. 8th inning, of course, brought to you by Jake's Pizza in Albert Lee. Of course, great meal for Father's Day as well.
Jack Skinnis steps in, lead us off. Ground ball, takes a weird hop, goes to the shortstop. Shortstop has it in his glove. He thought he dropped it. That is a hit, folks.
Yeah.
There was no air committed. The shortstop just thought he misplayed the ball, but it was in his glove.
And once again, that weird hop.
Yep.
We've talked so much about the high hop. This field has
This
probably
field
worse
has
hop.
worse hop. Yeah, so nice hit by Jack to get us started for the top of the 8th inning. Cody Yokel, our catcher, steps in. Let's just, they need to settle down and have a little fun. Here we go.
Oh, bunt laid down, but going to be missed for strike one.
Yeah.
And, of course, everybody yelling, go, because earlier in the game, Coach Yost had told him to run and got caught stealing second.
Yeah, it's all good. Here we go. It's 0-1. Jack Skinnis over to, they try to pick off play at first base. Jack back in time. The third baseman is about 15 to 18 feet in on the grass. Oof.
And miss inside, I'm assuming?
Yes. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here we go.
1-1.
Hopefully we can get another opportunity here to get some people.
Jack is going to run now. Throw to second is going to be high. And Skinnis will get the stolen base on ball 2. Mr. Flores up on deck, it looks like.
Yeah, Joey Flores is up on deck. Dave, I believe you made the call earlier, but I think they're keeping Hayden Christensen just in case they need a pitcher for the 9th inning, which is a great call. Hayden can come in and pitch. I would guess Mike Olson could probably come in and pitch if he really had to, but I'm guessing they're going to stay away from that. They probably want to save him for Wasika. 2-1 is the count. Runner on second base. That's strike 2. That was a nice pitch on the outside corner.
I mean, yeah, we're 3 days away from the next game, so maybe even Hayden maybe saved for that day as well. Don't know.
Yeah,
Don't know what they're thinking.
Yeah, it's hard to say. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs.
And
now there's an out.
Yeah, it's 1 out. Mr. Flores is up. He's looking to get the Express here tied up.
Well, Joey has a RBI and he has a sack, and here comes Skinnis to talk to Joey.
If we could put the microphone down there and hear what they're saying, they may be saying, I need you to put this bunt right down the first base line, or is he going to say, just make contact and we're going to get Jack over to third.
If you remember last time, Joey had that perfect bunt right down the first base line and almost got on base with it. But we have one out. Joey's up. Jack Skinnis at second base.
Was going to show the bunt pulled
Strike
back.
one. I think they want to see what the first baseman's going to do. And now the first baseman has moved up into the grass. The third baseman has to play back because of Jack Skinnis on second base. One strike, and here comes the first baseman.
Saying that he swung around. He tried to hold it back.
Yeah, there was no holding that back. There's too much momentum. 0-2, one out. We need Joey to, you know what, he could bunt it here. First baseman moved back.
And he gets him on the outside for strike number 3 in the second out.
Yep. Andrew Westing, number 10, the center fielder, steps in.
All right, Mick and Jess, I know you're watching.
Come on, Andrew, let's get that gap. Let's try left center field this time. Give you a little time to run. There's strike one with a curveball. So we're in the top of the 8th inning, Dave. We have 2 outs. We have a runner at second base. The pitcher for the Royals has struck out 2. That's low. 1-1. Good high by Westing. A base wrap. Here we go. Oof.
Big cut.
Oof.
Strike number 2.
1-2. That was a great cut, though. Andrew wants that one over again. 1-2, 2 outs.
Steps off.
Go. There's going to be some conversations about go after the game, I'm guessing.
Pitcher checks off the first sign, and here we go. Outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs.
Call Brad. Dawson Limousine. And no, I don't have the number memorized.
He's going to hit that one. It's going to go out to the right fielder. Oh,
Drops
the
it.
glove.
There we go. That is the break we needed right there, folks.
Yep, and it is a tied game here. 3-3 apiece. Express and the Royals on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. That ball had a wicked curve on it as it left, and the right fielder went to it, and it just kept curving back on him.
Devin Truesdale is up. He had a hit right over the third baseman's head. There's 2 down, and it's a tied ball game here, folks.
Got him on the inside, there maybe the elbow.
And Tom Jones, add another one to his stat.
Add another, the most hit batter in Albert Lee history.
All right, we have a runner at first, a runner at second. We have 2 down. We're in the top of the 8th inning, and up comes Ben Watham. Ben is due. He took a ball, base on balls last time up. Strike 1. I don't know if we have anybody to DH. I don't think we do.
Just be Hayden.
Yeah.
That's going to be hit.
Smoked. That's foul.
Okay. It's again where I could not see, but
So-
I seen it go deep.
Yeah. And what you can't see, Dave, is that the fence goes in towards like center field.
Oh, it does.
It
Okay.
does. So when they drill that ball down the line like that, it goes foul quite fast. So, and here we go. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second.
Check
And he
swing
rung
will
him out.
get him. Yep.
Yep.
So the Express are going to strand 2, but they get 1 across here in the top of the 8th inning, of course, brought to you by Jake's Pizza in Albert Lee. Of course, Father's Day, another great meal option for moms if you're doing the cooking tonight. You know the number 507-373-7350 for Jake's Pizza. Of course, proud sponsor here on Power 96. 3-3 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. And let's go ahead and get a quick check on your weather. We're up here in Minnesota Lake on a nice Sunday afternoon. We'll be right back here with more of Albert Lee Express Baseball from the Americana Insurance Press Box.
Here's your Power 96 weather update. Mainly cloudy skies expected tonight with a slight chance of rain showers. Lows level off around 55, northeast winds around 5 miles per hour. A blend of clouds and sun tomorrow. High temperatures reach up to 78. Lows level off around 57 tomorrow night. Partly cloudy skies. And that's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Right now, 70.
Hey, this is Dave Nelson, Sports Director with Power 96. Thanks for keeping your radio dial local.
Back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box, Power 96 live coverage. Excuse me, of Albert Lee Express Baseball. It's tied up 3-3 here. Bottom of the 8th, brought to you by Jake's Pizza.
The manager for the Minnesota Lake Royals' name is Eric Ward. Eric came up here and gave Dave and I the lineup for today. Nice gentleman. Ball 1 to Bowden Simpson, now playing center field. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Jeez.
Inside.
Now the fans are giving him a hard time about the hat coming off. Put some tape on it, they said.
Shave his head.
2-0. There's a strike.
Just looked top of the 8th there down in Arizona. Twins took a 3-2 lead, or are leading 3-2.
And we're in the bottom of the 8th here, and we have a tie ball game. Whoa.
Big swing and a miss for strike number 2.
Yeah, this is a duel here. I tell you what, they are really creeping in on Jack here.
That one's way over Yokel's head. It's the backstop. Full count.
Try to do too much with the pitch. Yeah. Just calm down, Jack. You'll be fine. Joey Flores has to back up. Nice play.
Yep. As he meets with Westing out there in right center. But Flores with the first out.
Westing runs 70 feet. Joey runs back 12. Just demonstrates how fast Westing really is. Gavin Halverson, number 23, the shortstop, is now up. And that is ball 1.
I'm not going to knock on wood, but I kind of will. When we first got here, we were thinking this pretty shallow. We'd see some home runs today, but no home runs as of yet.
No.
A great pitching duel for 90% of the game.
Yes. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. Tie ball game. 3-3. Let's see if Jack can calm down and come back and get this batter. There's a nice pitch. Nice on the inside corner. He just needs to just stay with his groove right there. 1-2, 1 out. There, he fouled it off. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's going to be up high for a full count with 1 away. Jack is set. Hitter is set.
Rung him up. Thought he was on his way to first, but it's going to be out number 2.
We have pitcher Nathan Moore, number 3, that steps up. Nathan is 2 fielder's choices and 2 strikeouts today. Bottom of the 8th inning, no one on, 2 down. No, that's outside. We're doing good here. Sticking with the number 1 team in the league, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be ball 2. That is ball 3. We're okay. Yeah, we got nothing to worry about here. Yep, ball 4. Nothing hurt.
No. Base on balls, running on first. Oh, I don't know about nothing hurt. Here's the big guy. Big guy, number 8.
Brandon Lawson, number 8. Making sure I'm not going to fall off the edge here.
No, you got a solid 8 inches.
Oh, perfect. Big lead at first base. About 10
Oh,
inches.
he's going to show a bunt. Pulls it back. He's going to be strike throw to second. Not going to be in time. But I believe he called strike 1 there. Weird situation there. 2 out. Was showing a bunt. Oh, no, one ball. Okay.
No. We're all right. We're all right. There's a nice pitch. 1-1 is the count. 2 outs. We have a runner at second base. Just had a stolen base. Everybody's being pretty mellow out there. Foul ball.
Yeah, that definitely curved foul. That had a very similar hook on it to what we seen earlier. Just that way it's coming off and just spinning. Just whew.
He wanted that pitch. Flores takes another 10 steps towards the right field line. Ground ball to Logan Davis.
And he cannot get it cleanly. As that hop, it's a dangerous hop.
It really is. I agree. But I am going to give him an error.
Runners on the corners here. Bottom of the 8th, brought to you by Jake's Pizza, 507-373-7350.
Well, let's also remember, these guys have played 2 days in a row. Might be getting a little tired. It is Sunday.
And the big guy did not have a pinch runner this time, and he's going to steal second.
Because if he did have a pitch runner this time, they would have to take him out of the game.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I'm guessing they want to keep his stick in the game.
Yeah, that one's going to go past Yokel, but no play towards home, as once again we've talked about it. It's a very short backstop. Occasionally it hits the fencing and it'll die. Otherwise, if it hits the wood, it bounces right back to the catcher.
Comes right back to the catcher, yes. Jackson Vaint, number 5, is up. I'm sorry, I forgot to announce that. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 8th. It's tied 3-3. The home team is knocking at the door.
2s now across the board, 507-402-0606. Hey, Brad, I think Skinnis needs a ride to the backstop. And then back.
2 and 2. 2s across the board.
I don't think he get limo here, though.
I don't think he could.
And now there is going to be a run scored as the way that it must have hit on the inside of his glove and bounced off. I thought it almost went off the bat.
I'm not sure what happened there.
But the Royals now take a 4-3 lead here in the bottom of the 8th on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard.
All right, 3 and 2, 2 outs. Runner at third base now.
hit out to center.
That's a nice hit.
And another run will score. Minnesota Lake takes a 5-3 lead over your Express on the Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard, and that's going to be the end of the pitching day for Jack, as in comes Hayden Christensen here in the 8th. Like I said, I think they were kind of holding him off for the 9th, but he's going to have to come in here now in the 8th. So we're going to take a quick pause here. It's 4:30 here in Minnesota Lake as Albert Lee Express baseball, as they're down now 5-3 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Let's go ahead and hear more from our sponsors here on Power 96.
Shop at Cetra Tanning and Clothing in the Skyline Plaza, where you'll find new trendy clothing and sports apparel in their boutique section. They also have a pre-owned section, which includes clothing for kids, women and men, shoes, and purses. Etc. also offers UV tanning, custom airbrush, red light therapy, and lotions. Stop into Etc. in the Skyline Plaza and see all that they have to offer.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of GT Window and Door. GT Window and Door is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lea area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lea Sports. Call me today at 507-320-0575 or visit gtwindowanddoor.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by GT Window and Door.
Today, we tip our wrench to Rock Auto customer Noah.
My first car was a 2001 Dodge Neon with a blue wing, and it happened to match my high school sweetheart, who's now my wife, her black 2005. So my uncle has been in the industry for well over 25 years. He recommended Rock Auto immediately to buy my first set of brakes. I would recommend Rock Auto just because it's simple, it's easy to find the parts you're looking for, it's all at a good price.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
Lots of places can expose you to identity theft.
Oh no.
That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats to your identity, which is way more than anyone can do on their own. If we find anything suspicious, like new loans or changes to your financial accounts, we alert you right away, all through text, phone, email, or the LifeLock app. Get the alerts that could make all the difference. Save up to 30% with promo code NEWS at lifelock.com. Terms apply.
Hey, this is David Coyer, voice of the Austin Bruins. Thanks for keeping it local with Power 96.
I'm back here again for the American Insurance Press Box. Power 96.
The ball's hit to Joey Flores. It gets past Joey. They're running. The runner that was on first base is stopping at third, and the runner that hit the ball is at second.
Yeah, we had to finish that long spot. It was a national spot. So, of course, they didn't give Hayden Christensen much time to warm up. Normally it's a little bit longer, but they didn't give him much time at all.
No.
But he had to go ball one, ball strike, and then that hit just kind of burnt Joey a little bit there on that right side.
Todd Rasmussen, number 28, the second baseman, is up. We're going to go ball one. Minnesota Lake has put 2 on the board. They have a 5-3 lead here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ball 2.
Yeah, both runs have been scored on the 2 outs.
So defensively, Jack Skinnis went to first base. Hayden Christensen came in to pitch, and Ben Waltham went to the bench. 3 balls, no strikes. We have runners on second and third, bottom of the 8th inning with 2 outs. Bat is on the,
Down low, it'll juice the bases.
Bases juiced here, 2 outs. Cabe Thompson. Number 7, the left fielder's up. That's ball 1.
Yeah, just missing outside there, looked like.
Yeah. Hayden had this problem last time, too, when he first came into the game, and there's really no place for them to warm up here in this ball field. There's a strike. And with him having short warm-up there, 1-1 count, 2 outs, bases loaded. Bottom of the 8th inning. Pops it up. That's going to be out of play for strike 2. As Mr. Davis.
Yeah, Kevin going running across the street to grab that ball.
Yeah. That's going to be up high for ball 2. 2-2 is the count. 2 outs. Dawson Limousine. Riding Luxury. Oh, we just missed there. Full count. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 8th. Home team has a 5-3 lead on us. Hayden is set. Everybody's running. Ground ball.
Now they're going to argue that one, but he did get called out.
Was I talking to you? Was I talking to you?
Is the
Fucking book down and shut up.
we had to turn down the microphones there, as a little bit of tension just boiled up here at the field. We're gonna head into the 9th inning. Oh, well, that's all we can say about that, folks.
Yep. Well, let's leave it at that.
Mid Lake Dustran 3, but they're going to get 2 across here in the bottom of the 8th. Let's go into the top of the 9th. Brought to you by Southern Minnesota Branding. You're listening to Power 96, live coverage of Albert Lee Express Baseball from the American Insurance Press Box.
Southern Minnesota Branding has been helping customers create and display their company logos for over 40 years. They are a fully customizable shop specializing in logo design, vinyl graphics, banners, vehicle wraps, and so much more. Are you looking for customized Tiger, Wolverine, Knights, Panther, or any other local sports team apparel? Stop on into their new location at 2114 East Main Street in the new Main Street Auto Building and see what they can do for you. They've also added a gift shop with local favorites and goodies to enjoy. Southern Minnesota Branding in Albert Lee.
Hi, I'm Dan Massman, owner of Power 96. Thanks for keeping your radio dial local.
Back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box, Power 96. I was like, Power 96. Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Express Baseball.
Mike Olson steps up, top of the 9th.
Takes strike 1.
Express are down 5-3 here in the top of the 9th. 1-1 count.
Little tension going between the teams here, between Mr. Youngskinnis and the coach for him. Going to be popped up.
Shortstop's underneath it.
Out number 1.
F6, 1 down. Cam Davis, number 14, steps in. Nothing worse is when you're up here in the media and you kind of have to watch your P's and Q's, and then you have something like that happen where you really can't do anything.
No.
Strike 1.
We don't have a dump button here when we're
Nope.
on the road.
There's nothing we can do. You just kind of go with the flow. And the ambient mic was turned off as quickly as possible.
Down low for ball 1, so one's across the board.
Oh. Two and 1.
Looks like maybe a little bit high and outside there.
Top of the 9th. Express trails by 2. 2-2.
Got him on that corner there.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch. Cam hits it to the second baseman. Second baseman over to first. Out number 2.
Express down to their final out here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning, of course, brought to you by Southern Minnesota Branding, the official clothing provider of Power 96 Sports.
Up next is Logan Davis. Number 2, Logan is currently playing shortstop. Hits it to the second baseman, falls on his knees, over to first. That's out number 3.
Yeah. The Express are going to fall here today in Minnesota Lake, 5-3. Still a very good ball game here. Caldy's going to get some stats lined up for you here. Not sure if who he's going to send up for our post-game interview here today. But once again, Power 96, the official broadcasting partner. Let's see how they go through. Are they going to? There's a few of them that are thanking Truesdale. He's leading the pack.
Yep, most definitely.
Let's see. Just watching as they're going through. But still a good game here today, Caldy. I mean, obviously Minnesota Lake, the number 1 team in the league. Express battling hard today. Just a couple of missed opportunities, well, for both teams. But
yeah, lots of. I mean, Minnesota Lake had 3 times they had bases loaded, Dave. So I mean, the score could have been a lot worse.
Could have.
And
I do hear some footsteps coming up. And who are we gonna? We're gonna have Mr. Brad Skinnis here today. We'll get turned down here, of course. Today's post-game interview brought to you by Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union. With us today, of course, head coach / manager / whatever you want to call him. It's Mr. Brad Skinnis. Brad, balls didn't bounce the expressway today.
Yeah, no, we got to be better. I don't believe they scored an earned run. So 5 unearned runs, I'm pretty sure we got to buckle that up. You know, we've had a couple of instances like that, but nothing that bit us quite like it did on plays like that. And we had base runners out there, but we didn't come through with the clutch hits at the right time to get enough of a lead earlier than where it was at. And you know, you give teams 4 or 5 outs in an inning, and it's going to get you. And it did get us today. And that's baseball, unfortunately, for us today. But you know, all in all, it was so-so.
It was so-so.
It was so-so. It wasn't. You know, we look at yesterday's game and how clean we were defensively yesterday, and today that just wasn't the same case. And that's the ups and downs of baseball, that you'll get that from day in and day out. You know, we got 4 innings out of Logan, or somewhere in that range. We got 4 out of Jack, which that's his longest outing of the season. And, you know, Logan gave up 2, 3 runs, whatever, 2, I think, and both of those were unearned. Jack's 3 runs were unearned. So, yeah, we didn't they gave us an extra opportunity here and there, but we weren't able to take advantage of it, and that's what's going to happen. This is, you know, coming into today, they're tied for top in the league, and when you're playing the top teams in the league, if you give them extra outs and opportunities, they're going to capitalize on it, and that's exactly what happened today. So we'll come back on Wednesday, travel to Waseca, and be a little bit cleaner. And, you know, we got few guys that have been out, but guys stepped in over the weekend and played well, filled spots. You know, Hayden came in there and finished the 9th inning off for us. Truesdale had a good game, and you know, as for those of you that were here, it was a little chippy at times here.
It got a little chippy there towards the end, but
you know,
we had to turn on the ambient mic at one point there because it got a little whatever.
Yeah,
but
well, we'll control ourselves the best we can. Got a little out of hand on their side, but that is a little bit the difference with town ball, you know, depending upon the umpire, what they will and won't allow. Because certainly what you saw here today, you'd have had at least a few people kicked out if this was a high school game.
Yes,
so,
that is very true.
Yeah, and I love it because I love the passion, but at the same time, we've got to toe the line too, and we want to handle ourselves appropriately too. And so, yeah, we'll get out of Mid Lake sooner than later, I think, today.
There is that. But yeah, you guys did split over the weekend. Of course, yesterday's game, just a great game. Today, it almost seemed maybe, you know, this is obviously, it's an old field, older. Obviously, this team's been in existence now. This is their 51st year.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, like I said, you look at the hop. We always call the Hayek hop.
I was going to say, I talked to the guys before the game because we played here the last couple of years, and I said, this is probably a field as close as you're going to get to Hayek when it comes with playing conditions. So we saw it a few times, not as much as I maybe anticipated, but yeah, we're certainly ready for that when we call Hayek home field. Beautiful field, but we're certainly accustomed to some funky hops on that field.
Yeah. Of course, like I said, Wednesday. Any hints of who's maybe going to get the start on the mound on Wednesday?
It's a good question. I wouldn't even put a guess on that because I'm not sure who we'll have. I know, Hayden would be a possibility there, but I know Wednesdays are also a tougher day for him with his work for him to make. So we'll send out the message, find out what guys we're going to have on Wednesday, and theoretically that's our only game next week. But I think there's a good chance that Sunday we will end up over in La Center for that makeup game against Cleveland. I'm just waiting for confirmation from their coach, so we should find that out sooner than later.
Yeah,
so
make sure you let us know and make sure that doesn't get canceled when we're over in
yeah, right. Once you're already there, exactly. So, but no, it was a good day. We had a good crowd that made the trek over, and
yeah, nice little fan base here today.
Yeah, good support like we've gotten for all of our games. So we still got 3 more in a row on the road, I believe, before we hit the friendly confines of Hayek. But for those of us that are new to town ball, they get to see some fields that they probably haven't seen before. We're not playing at Big 9 fields for the most part. Wednesday we're at Tink Larson Field in Waseca, which there was a fire there 5+ years ago or whatever it was. So if you haven't been there since then, they really did a beautiful job there. So that's a good place to come and see a ball game, and not too far of a trek. And since we don't have a Dairy Queen, you can hit Dairy Queen. There's Dairy Queens all over the place when you're coming through these small towns.
We said maybe I'll be a nice husband to get a Dairy Queen on the way.
It's always a plus too. So yeah. So.
Well, Brad, I thank you for coming up. Of course,
yeah, thank you guys for being here again.
Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union Wednesday night, 7 p.m. first pitch, and we may see Mr. Brad Skinnis on the mound.
Probably, I would say that's a very good chance. You got the Legion game on Tuesday.
Legion is on Tuesday.
We'll see you Tuesday night then.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, thank you again,
Thanks,
Brad.
guys. Have a happy Father's Day, everybody out there.
You as well. Caldy, do you got any more stats here, quick, before you wanted to cut out? Or are you ready to go? All right. Caldy says we're ready to go. It's 4:46 here in Minnesota Lake. This has been Albert Lee Express Baseball. Once again, thank you to all of our endgame sponsors. Game sponsors, of course, today. You had Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Services, Dawson Limousine, Etc. Tanning and Clothing, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, Robert Hoffman Realty, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Hy-Vee and Albert Lee, and, of course, Jake's Pizza, as well as the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau. Our Express game sponsors, Geno's Plumbing and Heating in Albert Lee, Hanson Tire Service of Albert Lee, and Jensen Plumbing and Heating in Geneva. And with that, we'll get you back to some more classic rock. It is 4:47. Once again, Express fall 5-3 over here in Minnesota Lake. And with that, I believe we've paid all the bills we needed to have paid. Now let's just do this one just in case. But you've been listening to Power 96 Sports, live coverage of Albert Lee Express Baseball from the Americana Insurance Press Box. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend.
Could there be a better name? Auto Value